this. I waited a long time.
Six called me up, told me fuck that old stuff.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, I got something new for you, homie. Triple X. SIXXEXO.
Yeah.
Let's go. Old hoes got new tricks, old folks hate my new whips, old chill spots got upgraded, F vodka and Netflix, old J's for these new fits, old blaze backwoods piff, old bills that I got them faded, now deposits and checks ripped. My old homies was reckless, whipping in the bando, couple white girls jiggling topless, rock mixed with dotness, rock life recognized, far from a thug but I got mine, and an 18-month-old with my initials giving me the 9 to pop mine, and it's registered, so I sit next to your body while you shot crime, card in my hand, on my head, tell them, oh yeah I shot mine, stop lying, that confession, that shit was so cold. Another nigga beef that was watched last week, man, that shit was so cold. Yeah, let's go.
Getting to the money while you sleeping. I'm on some new shit. Hard work pays off. Bitch, your boy about to take off, and I ain't coming back down.
Yeah.
I ain't coming back down.
Triple X, baby. We finally here. Dedication, motivation, that's just part of the game. I can't explain all of the things that really made me insane. I put my soul in these rhymes to take my mind off the pain. Nobody helped when I failed, nobody gave me a thing. I made my way through the darkness, now I'm as bright as a flame. Thought I wanted some fame, but all I wanted was change. Now everybody can see me, now they screaming my name. Man, I done came long ways, and I'm just glad that I came. And now I'm shitting on these niggas, and I'm just doing my thing. It ain't shit they can do, but just sit and complain. Bitch, I'm fly as a plane. Boy, you simple and plain. Bitch, I'm running the game, and you ain't running the thing. Nigga. Yeah.
Getting to the money while you sleeping. I'm on some new shit. Hard work pays off. Bitch, your boy about to take off, and I ain't coming back down. And I ain't coming back down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
In case you didn't know.
Oh, they know, homie.
What time it is.
My G, they know.
Or what I'm
They
on.
know. I do.
I simply tell them, catch up, nigga. I'ma say it again.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Ketchup or mustard, bitch.
I'm on some new shit. Grind hard all week. Getting to the money while you sleeping. I'm on some new shit. Hard work pays off. Bitch, your boy about to take off, and I ain't coming back down. And I ain't coming back down.
Yo, what's up, Straight Talk Society? This is your host Trevor, and I'm back with another episode of the Straight Talk Sessions special Tuesday edition of Man Talk Monday. But before we get into anything, just because I see all the fireballs in the chat, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run it back one more time for my boy, as Keela says, Mango Mike. Let's go.
Yeah. I waited a long time for this.
Six called me up, told me fuck that old stuff.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, I got something new for you, homie. Triple X. SIXXEXO.
Yeah.
Let's go. Old hoes got new tricks, old folks hate my new whips, old chill spots got upgraded, F vodka and Netflix, old J's for these new fits, old blaze backwoods piff, old bills that I got them faded, now deposits and checks ripped. My old homies was reckless, whipping in the bando, couple white girls jiggling topless, rock mixed with dotness, rock life recognized, far from a thug but I got mine, and an 18-month-old with my initials giving me the 9 to pop mine, and it's registered, so I sit next to your body while you shot crime, card in my hand, on my head, tell them, oh yeah I shot mine, stop lying, that confession, that shit was so cold. Another nigga beef that was watched last week, man, that shit was so cold. Yeah, let's go.
Getting to the money while you sleeping. I'm on some new shit. Hard work pays
take my mind off the pain. Nobody helped when I failed, nobody gave me a thing. I made my way through the darkness, now I'm as bright as a flame. Thought I wanted some fame, but all I wanted was change. Now everybody can see me, now they screaming my name. Man, I done came long ways, and I'm just glad that I came. And now I'm shitting on these niggas, and I'm just doing my thing. It ain't shit they can do, but just sit and complain. Bitch, I'm fly as a plane. Boy, you simple and plain. Bitch, I'm running the game, and you ain't running the thing. Nigga.
Yeah, man.
In case you didn't know.
Oh, they know, homie.
What time it is.
My G, they know.
Or what I'm on.
They know. I do.
I simply tell them. Catch up, nigga. I'ma say it again.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Catch up with mustard, bitch. I'm out.
I'm on some new shit. Grind hard all week. Getting to the money while you sleep, yeah. I'm on some new shit. Hard work pays off. Bitch, your boy about to take off, and I ain't coming back down. Down, 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 down. And I ain't coming back down. Down, 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 down.
All right. Song was so nice we had to play it twice for you. That was Mike, for those of you wondering. Talented dude. I see Kev has joined. What's going on, Kev? I'll mute you.
All right, give me 1 second.
All right. Just mute yourself. So again, what's up, Straight Talk Society? This is your host, Trevor, and I'm back with another episode of the Straight Talk Sessions, the Man Talk Monday edition. And we got an excellent show for you tonight, but I will tell you, it may not be one of the longer shows that you're used to, just because I stayed home. What's up, Donnie? I stayed home today because I wasn't feeling good. I know Mike has some things to do, but nevertheless, we are going to give you a fantastic show. So while my co-hosts are getting set up, Kev is getting set up. I don't know where Wayne is, and Mike is on his way. I do want to run over some things that and there's Mike right there in the back. I do want to run over a couple of items yesterday. If you did not get a chance to check out that debate last night, please make sure and check out the debate that we had over here last night between Peter Cox, a newcomer to the Straight Talk Society. But he will not be he will not be a stranger, and Straight Talk Society's own. I'm already claiming him, Reginald Young. They had a fantastic debate. And that question and answer round was crazy, because that is Peter Cox. He is that loud, abrasive person, and that's just how it is. That's what you're going to get with him. He brings that fire. I love it. And what I did say, see, look at that. My mods, let me tell you something. Between Keela and Nene, they like the best. I just say one thing. I don't even say drop the link to anything. They already put the link in the chat. So you go ahead and listen to that stream from last night. Let me just bring it up real quick what we got going on tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Should be quicker on the trigger for this, but tomorrow night we do have Wrestling with Reality. We will be reviewing the entire SummerSlam card from this past Saturday. We did a live watch along to the main event, and in less than an hour, it already got 1,100 views on Facebook. So it just depends what it is, man. Certain people just love certain things. So for the next pay-per-view that's coming up, we're going to watch it live. So we won't have a review show. The review show will actually be us watching the pay-per-view as it goes on. Then this Thursday, Jansen and Duran will be back to teach a Straight Talk Sessions open biblical discussion entitled "Is God Taking You to Heaven or Coming to Earth to Stay?" That will be this Thursday at 7 p.m. because I think they're an hour behind us, so we're gonna rock 7 p.m. Our time. Then that following Tuesday, which would be the 15th, Brother Duran in St. Louis will be having they don't want to call it a debate, but they'll be having a conversation, another biblical discussion conversation. Are we under grace or are we under law according to the Bible? So that'll be on the 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then finally, oh, sorry, forgot to say it. How could I forget? This Saturday, the 12th, there will be a Pour Your Heart Out Man Talk Monday collaboration, a movie. Well, I don't think it's a movie. It's a show review, and I do not know the name of the show. Don't kill me, Nene. I know she'll put it in the chat though. But we will be doing a show review, so that should be great. We finally get to do that show review that we've been talking about. And then finally, the long-awaited debut of Taped Fist Politics. It will finally be here. It is finally here. Finally here. And that will be on the 22nd. This is Venkat's baby that he's been dreaming up for the longest. Him and Mike will spearhead that, and MD will be along. The series review for the Pour Your Heart Out Man Talk Monday collab is entitled Makeup and Breakup. So the Tape Fist Politics show will take place on the 22nd at 6 p.m. And that is, like I said, that's Venkat's baby that he's been wanting to do forever. If you've been listening to some of our shows lately that he's been on, he's been able to weave in all the political talk. And he's just chomping at the bit to do it. So the first episode is on the 22nd, and you see who's on the thumbnail. Some people call him Satan. Some people call him, as this is titled, Ron Disaster. I just like to call him by his name, Mr. Ron DeSantis. So he will be the subject of the first episode of Tape Fist Politics. That will happen on the 22nd. So that's finally getting into the rotation. And whatever else I did have to say, I will address it on Thursday's show, because there is something that I definitely have to address, especially when it comes to regard of the Bible conversation. You know what? Let me just do it now before I forget. Yeah, because I'll forget. So here's the deal. I do about 10 different type of shows over here. We do wrestling shows. We do MMA shows. We do Pour Your Heart Out. We do Man Talk Mondays. We get into arguments on these panels. We get into all type of arguments. Never, once I hit the end button, that's it. It never goes past that. About 2 weeks ago, we did a show on the 12 tribes chart, which I thought was a fantastic show. But when you look in the comment section, the comment section was about 100 strong, and all it was two different camps throwing personal jabs at one another, back and forth. That's all they were doing, throwing personal jabs back and forth. Last night, the debate against Peter Cox and Reginald Young, fantastic debate. I look in the comment section, all you see is personal jabs going back and forth. So here's what I'm going to do, just because this is me. The Straight Talk Society has my face on it. So everybody knows that. This is my channel. Nobody could tell me who I could allow over here. Nobody could tell me who I can't have over here. So let's get that clear, first of all. Second of all, going forward, and this is ridiculous that I even had to do this, because I always say, I even told Duran last week, I said the reason why I have no issue about going to church is because your representatives are no good. There's no reason that I should have to do this, but going forward, any biblical discussion that we have over here, the comment box is shut off. There will be no more commenting. So if you don't get your comments out in the chat, then you will not get any comments over here. I don't care who gets mad at it. It is what it is, because there should be no reason. There should be no reason that I should be running a platform, me, a non-Christian brother, me, a non-religious person, trying to run an unbiased platform, allowing the religious brothers to come over here and spread the supposedly word. And all they're doing is arguing and complaining back and forth. Meanwhile, me and my secular brothers could be on this channel doing all type of things, and we never get in any issues.
Talk to them.
We never have any issues. That is the height of hypocrisy. So when people come over here and they say, "Oh, Trevor, how come you're having religious debates and you're a heathen? You're not saved," and blah 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 blah. I just say y'all not saved either. Because if I'm supposed to follow your example to get me into the kingdom, then we're all going to hell, because you guys don't exemplify what it means to be a righteous person. And I keep stressing that. So going forward, I'm not kicking Jansen off of my channel. I don't care what anybody says. I like Jansen. I like what Jansen brings. And I'm not kicking St. Louis off my channel. I like St. Louis, and I like what St. Louis brings. What I will not do is have both of them on the same stream. That I won't do. But the truth of the matter is, going forward, any religious conversation that I have over here, the comment section is turned off. So if you guys don't get in the chat and get your stuff out, then you not that's it. You're not getting it. Because it's crazy that us heathens, us non-saved people, us people that's going to hell, we show more decorum. Y'all bringing drama from somebody's platform that don't even like me. You know what happens when that happens? That guy sits back and that guy gets to laugh at me and says, "See, I told you it wouldn't work." That makes me look bad. That doesn't work over here. The Straight Talk Society bears my face. The Straight Talk Society was created by me. So this is my channel. I make the rules over here. It only goes one way. So I'm not kicking anybody off. Anybody who doesn't want to come over here again, fine. Do whatever you want to do. I have no ill will. I'm not kicking Jansen off. Jansen will be here Thursday, and I'm not kicking St. Louis off. What I will do, though, is, and I'm telling you, if I, and Donnie, the only reason I haven't done it is because you haven't heard me say this. But going forward, if anybody brings up anybody's name in any type of disparaging way in my chat, then we're going to kick you out. We're not going to block you. We're just going to kick you out for the session. That's it. We should be men and women enough to have a conversation, a Bible conversation on top of that. If you was going to do anything that would cause you to argue, it would be this show that we're going to do tonight. All right, Kev. If this would be this type of show, the type of shows that the Man Talk Monday crew does are the type of shows that make you want to get mad and curse one another out and bring up personal stuff. We don't ever do that because we realize what it is. The fact that we having Bible conversations, which I think are fantastic Bible conversations, and I can't get people to see the message in the Bible conversation because they're too busy seeing all of the bickering and complaining and going back about some stuff that happened years ago on somebody else's platform that doesn't even like me. I don't care. I don't care. That's not what this platform was designed for. I do not care. I don't monitor my comments. I look at the chat. I look at the live chat. I'm seeing everything that's going on in the live chat now. When I hit end, I do not monitor the comments. So you guys leaving all these long comments, if I get wind that somebody's being disrespectful, what I do, I just cut it. I just go turn the comments off. But going forward, I made the decision, any biblical conversation that goes on over here from now on, the comments are completely off because you guys don't know how to act. Like, can you imagine yesterday we're doing a show, St. Louis comes up to ask a question, and there's a comment in the chat, like a personal comment towards him. I'm like, wait, that's not even what he asked. Like, why is that being brought up? Likewise, Jansen will be saying something, and then you see the personal attacks coming over. Y'all do that on y'all channel, man. Y'all can come over here and debate all you want. I'm with it. Y'all can have all the debates y'all want over here. Just don't bring the personal stuff over here. That's not what we do over here. That's not what we do. Y'all leave that on the other guy. The other guy, he loves that. He loves that because y'all make him happy when y'all do stuff like that. That stuff doesn't work over here because of me. If I can't give you one of your scriptures that just allegedly follow so much, it says put a difference between clean and unclean, holy and unholy. Where's the difference? Why can't I see a difference? Every single thing I see when it comes to these religious shows is always hatred and vitriol towards one another. That doesn't work over here. I don't get down like that. And that's all I got to say about that. So everybody's been warned. Anybody say anything disparaging about anybody on my panel, you're gone. Anybody say this thing disparaging about me, you damn sure gone. And you know if you say anything about the queen of the Straight Talk Society, then I'm going to bury you first, and then you're gone. So that's just how that goes. So with all that being said, let's get into the show, baby. We got a lot going on today, man. Man, we got a lot going on today.
Can I still talk about Kevin?
Yeah. You can talk about it.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. All right. So yeah, Mike, Kev. I don't know what's up with Wayne. I know Wayne's been having a lot of meetings lately, but y'all see the title of the show, the Riverboat Brawl. So everybody's been talking about it. So we got to talk about it too. I did watch the video the initial time, but I didn't watch it again. And the reason I didn't watch it again is because I wanted to save it for this. I wanted to save it just for this because I wanted us to get into it. So before we get into that, though, that's the main event. So we're going to get into another. We're going to get into a couple of more things first before we get into that. And this is the first one. Damn, I wish Wayne was here because this I really want to hear what he has to say about this. But Kev, I want you to take the lead on this one.
Oh Lord. Sure.
Wait, I don't understand what's Nene saying. You showing all angles. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Means of the Riverboat thing. Are you going to show all the angles?
Oh! I got like 2 videos. I think we're just gonna have to piece it together. Y'all know me, man. I hold on. And for the record, though, I didn't go to work today because I wasn't feeling good, and it's even in my throat. I'm starting to feel that it's getting froggy. So let me get into this. So we could go. Mike loved these type of shows. Venkat says, why are religious people so combative and not peaceful? I absolutely agree with you, bro. Venkat, I locked off the comments, but if you were to go look at the comment section on my last 3 religious shows, you'd just vomit. Like it's crazy. They took what were fantastic shows. The information that these guys brought up was so good that you had me sitting here like, damn, boy, there's some good stuff here. But then I go to the comment section and just ruin it. It's just ridiculous, man. But yeah, so Mike gonna love this type of show though, because with me not being able to talk, that means he'll be able to take over. So I'm
be Mike in effect.
So I'm gonna get this first one up, and Kev, I want you to take the lead on this one. I'm very interested to see what you got to say.
Lord, let's go for it.
All right, you ready? Do you see it?
Sure.
All right.
Is that Haitian food? Boom,
All right. So so let me put it in the context because you might not have been able to tell what it was. So the clip says that a surgeon goes viral after she cooks for her husband after working a 13-hour shift. Husband expects dinner when he gets home. So before you say anything, Kev and Juju, I know Juju's in the medical field. Oh, damn, I shouldn't have said that. But Juju, you know, I know Juju is used to working those long hours, so she could attest to this. She's a surgeon and she just got off a 13-hour shift. Her husband expects his dinner. And not only did she just make him any run-of-the-mill food, she just made him some escovitch fish, which if you're from the islands, that's big time stuff. So
yes, it is.
So Kev, what is your thoughts on that as far as 13 hours? She's a surgeon, which means she probably saw somebody die that day. And I'm not despair. I don't know what her husband does. Unfortunately, they don't tell you that. So we could only run with part of the story. But what is your thoughts of hers coming home, making him that type of dinner?
First of all, that's a queen. Oh, and what's up, my chocolate queens in the chat? What's up, internet?
Oh, I can't stand
What's up, Mike? What's up, Trevor? I gotta introduce myself. Yeah, that's a queen right there. Yeah, I like the energy. She's taking care of the household. I'm gonna definitely say she's better than me because like if I was a chick, I'm not coming home and cooking dinner after 13 hours. Like, boom, book clot. And especially that she's a surgeon, like you already know, and cooking Haitian food. It looks like you already know.
That's
like,
Jamaican food, sir.
That's Jamaican food, man.
That's Jamaican food?
Take our glory.
You feel me?
Oh, okay, but yeah, either way, that's a lot of work to do that like every day. I don't know if she does it every day, but that's a lot of work. I could definitely say if I was a chick, like I'm definitely not doing that when I come home. Like I'm either ordering out or
it's like every week you get worse, bro.
Hold on, Mike, because Mike, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one because I don't have it in me tonight to do the long ones. I got a problem with it. Seeing the queen always, she hear it in my voice. I ain't even gotta ask, and she bring me my hot tea. I mean, it is, hey, it is what it is. I don't even have to. I got a problem with it. 13 hours she worked, and like I said, she's a surgeon, so she may have seen somebody die that week. And it says that he expects that. That's what he expects.
No, that's what she said. She said, my husband expects dinner when he comes home.
Well, but okay, so Mike, if her husband expects it, how would she know about the expectation? He had to relay it to her, correct?
Right, but the way you're saying it is as if he's saying it
telling her. All right.
Right. She's just saying that's how she's saying.
All right, go ahead and defend them already. But I got an issue with it, man, because if I work 10 to 12 hours a day, and if my wife, I think she may have worked like 8 or 9, but there's times that even I'll come home doing what I do, which is so strenuous, and I'll still cook dinner. Or if she'll call me and say, hey, I'm really tired or something, I'll grab something on the way in. I don't think, and I hope I never get to the point where and Nene, if you there, throw these comments up for me because I'm not looking on that side. But I hope I never get to a point where I expect my wife, after working that hard of a schedule and that type of job, to come home and make me that type of dinner. I don't agree with it at all. I mean, go ahead, Mike, because like I said, the voice is killing me. I don't agree with it at all.
Hello.
Well, hold on. Let me read this comment from Ricardo though. See, because Ricardo with Mike, he said, now, Trev, we don't know what arrangements are rate. And you're right.
Thank you, Cardi.
You're right.
Thank you, sir. No, right. Read Juju's too.
Hold on. So Keela says, every meal my husband eats, I cook unless we go out. Okay, let me go through these comments then.
Now these are queens.
Juju say they better than me. Yeah. I would be at the stove sleeping. Wow.
Hey, but where would she be sleeping at?
Yeah, she'd be at the stove.
That's right.
African women and Caribbean women I work with go home. Okay, so now Nene's throwing the comments up. One Love says, I'm 100% with the women and men taking care of their queens and kings with consideration.
Oh,
Yeah, I wouldn't, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want it. Let me put it that way.
I wouldn't want it either.
This is the problem with you two when it comes to this story. This is the problem. You're thinking as a masochist. You're thinking this man is for. Excuse, sir, I was quiet. I was so quiet. I ain't even say nothing when you said bumble claw. I'll let you go. You're thinking that he's forcing her to do this. You don't know this woman. You don't know if cooking is her language of relaxation. If cooking is how she expresses love. If cooking is what she does to make her feel better. You're just assuming that this man is making her. Now, that's why I said she's the one who said my husband expects it. Now, let's be clear. You don't know what this man is doing for this woman. Just because you see surgeon, you expect, in your mind, you're like, well, she's got a top shelf hard job. He needs to be bowing. No, that's why I tell you I'm not red pill. I'll be more of a purple or something because I don't want to subjugate a woman. I want to work with a woman. And if this woman sees it as her job to cook some dinner for her man, then I guarantee you he is doing something that is making it worthwhile for her. That's the problem. Women see this, not all women, because you beautiful women in the chat, you know I ride with some of y'all, especially One Love and Keytot. You know what it is. Nene, we working on it. So, like, so what I'm saying, come on. All right, fine. She should have showered first. I'm not going to argue with that. But what I'm saying is, this woman is cooking for her man, is doing her part, and people have a problem with it. This is the problem with feminism. Feminism used to be women should be able to do what they want. If they want to stay home, they can stay home. If they want to go into the workplace, they can go in the workplace. Now, feminism is, that man ain't going to tell me what to do, and that's why I don't ride with it. Because if this woman wants to come home and cook for her king, that's what she can do. And it's beautiful, and we should cheer her for it. Because I tell you what, real men, and I agree with I believe I'm one of these, real men, you got a woman that worked 13 hours and cooks for you, you thinking of everything you could think of to make it balance out in your head. D.L. Hughley, I know people get mad when I use comedians, but that's how I feel. D.L. Hughley once said, he was like, yeah, I'm working with my wife, and she started doing something, so I had to do something better than her because she's not going to outman me. That's how I am in a relationship. If a woman gives me A, I'm giving that woman A+. If a woman give me B, oh, you ain't going to get that A, you're going to get that B back because I'm going to get that B+. I give what I receive. And if this woman is giving A, high-level, top-shelf business, she coming home and cooking escovitch. And if you've ever cooked escovitch fish, I have. It ain't just some easy stuff. When that vinegar gets, all right, we ain't gonna start. But I'm saying, if she comes home and cooks him a home-cooked, wonderful meal, then this man is manning. He is manning. Stop looking at it as, oh, this woman, I wouldn't do it if I was you. That's why y'all single, okay? That's why you're lonely, you bitter heifers. That's why you're lonely, because you only think of you. If you're in a real good relationship, you never think of yourself. You think of making that other person's happy because the job of making you happy is them. That's their job. If I'm with a girl, I'm not thinking about me. I'm thinking about how much joy I can lavish on my baby because she's giving me so much joy. All I want in my life is to make her feel how she makes me feel. That is what a good relationship is. So stop being so damn negative, people. If you see a woman doing such a one, that's right. Look to the side and smile. I'm talking to you too. If you see a wonderful woman doing wonderful woman stuff for her man, know this. That man is doing wonderful man stuff for her, and she appreciates it, and this is how she shows it.
All right. I know somebody personally. I just to cover their identity, I won't say anything. That they come home when they work the night shift. They'd work 12 hours, and they'd come home and do this every night for their husband. They'd clean up the house while he was home. They'd clean up the house, cook him dinner, do all that stuff. not because he was holding it down so much. It was just because that was what he said needs to be done. So I'm not, hey, if they, like as some people say in the chat, and I'm glad that the women are the ones sounding off on it. If that's their arrangement, cool. What I'm saying is, based on the limited information that I see, and normally when you see these type of things, it's never skewed to the positive. It's always skewed to the negative. So I'm just looking at it in the way like, hey, what if he's not holding it down the way you guys think? Maybe she was just raised that way that you had to take care of a man.
Hey,
I can't really say. Yeah, I can't say I have an issue with it if that's the arrangement. My only thing is the 13 hour thing. Like if that's a normal thing to do like every day, then I can see that as being a health risk. And yeah, if that's my girl, I want her to be in the best condition. I wouldn't want her working that hard and then spending more hours cooking. Like, and then plus, you know, the house has to be taken care of. I don't know if they have kids, but yeah, the house has to be taken care of as well. So like, who's taking care of that? That's my only way of thinking. Or that's what I'm thinking.
So, Mike, let me ask you this question. We just gonna bring it right home. We just gonna bring it right down to our low level. How much sex does she have to be putting out to be doing this?
Sir. Damn. See, I want to say something else, but I'm gonna answer your question first. Real talk, she could be a fish.
What?
She could be a dead bro. If she working 13 hours and coming home and making me escovitch fish, she could be a dead fish in bed. If she's fire in bed, and if she got a pole in the bedroom, she doing all that, bro. I'm cutting the lawn at 2 a.m. She waking up to me, giving her pedicures. She ain't even got to bathe that hard because while she's sleeping, I'm sponge bathing.
Yeah,
like
I'm good.
if you can say what you want. If she giving me the queen level treatment, bro, I can't wait. That's how and this is real me. This is how I feel men are. This is what I think men are meant to be. That women love to say, all right, hold on, because I'll be going all over the place. I want y'all to think of this before I go off on my tangent. What if, because you guys wanted to make your little exceptions, what if this man also works 13 hours, but he does it Monday through Friday, and she's a surgeon, which means she goes 2 days on, 1 day off. You feel me? And now she's going to have a day off after she cooked his food. He got to get up and go to work. Why wouldn't she take care of her man and cook? See, y'all see things that automatically go negative.
We don't know though. Like,
right. You don't know. And
I'm not disagreeing with that because that was going to be my next question. What's her schedule?
That's what I'm saying. You saw it and you chose negativity. That's my point. I believe, and I'm supposed to be the most negative person on this thing. What's wrong with y'all today? You need some more soup. Sip up. Get some more honey and some lemon in there. Because apparently something wrong with y'all. I saw this as beautiful. This was lovely. Because if a woman ever in my life this is all I beg for. Anyone that talks to me, anyone that's ever dated me, they know this is what I asked for. This is my biggest problem. I never get the reciprocation. Because when I'm in love, bro, the only woman I've ever been in love with would get on here right now and tell you Michael's a great guy. When he's in love, he's locked in. I don't even see other chicks. They be like, hey, baby, look at that girl booty. I'll be like, her booty ain't messing with yours, girl. I'm in. And I believe this woman is locked in like that. He's locked in with her, and they have their happiness. And I applaud and salute them both. And I love them.
Stop the cap, Mike. Stop. Hey, Kev already got the cape on this show.
Sir.
I think Mike deserves it.
Kevin capes for women like as these infantile little, they have to be taken care of. They don't know what they want. They're just emotional. I ain't caping for that. I cape for wives, sir. I cape for wives, not women. I cape for wives because wives are who deserve the capes. Wives are the ones who put it down, the ones who actually earn the provisions. I don't know. I think that's Kevin hating on me. Wives are the ones that earn the provisions. Wives are the one that earn the protection. And they're the ones that appreciate it and let you know. A woman that goes, damn, baby, yo, I haven't even touched my check and all the bills are paid. What am I do with this money? And he goes, well, that's your money, baby. I took care of everything. And you know what her first thought is? What am I going to buy my husband? That's who I cape for. I cape for them. I don't cape for the chicks that go, oh, you paid all the bills? Let me hide away this money in case you leave. I can go ahead and buy me another house and another car. I cape for wives.
Kev, get in there. We got 2 minutes left. And then I do want to ask y'all this, though. In your response, what if the roles were reversed and it was the husband doing this?
If he was coming home and cooking?
Yeah, he's doing what she's doing.
If that's the arrangement, sure. Long as she's not the type of chick to look down on you. Like if you're taking care of stuff that she can't take care of, then yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that.
You see the cape? when the woman was working, he had all kind of stuff to say. When it's the man working, well, I mean, I guess. See the cape?
Bruh. I clearly said the 13 hours is out of pocket. I clearly said that. Now, in your hypothetical scenario, yeah, if she has an off day the next day, then sure, that's cool. But nah, I care about my girl's health. I wouldn't want her to work 13 hours and spend an extra 3 or 4 cooking, and then she has to get ready to go to sleep and do work or go back to work again. No, I'd prefer for her to like get some takeout or For me, I want like an extra girl, so they have the extra girl, like.
Hey, hold up, Kev. Hey, Donnie. There that thunder. Good. We need the earth to cool down. Hey, Donnie. No. What we do on Man Talk Monday is we run through a bunch of different stories before we get to the main event. So the brawl is going to be at the end of the show. That's what we're going to designate the amount of the most time to. So just stick around. We got like 3 stories to get through. Then we'll get to the brawl.
Hold on. So, Kevin, are you saying that your little woman doesn't know herself enough to know whether she can cook this dinner without hurting her health? Are you infantiling her again? You have to protect your lady from herself because she's too much of a child to know that she's tired?
I would want her to know
so you decide what she does.
Hold on. I would want her to know that yes, she doesn't have to hurt herself to please me, but I do want a specific set of things that happen, like cooking after I get off of work and stuff like that. But I wouldn't want her to hurt herself doing that for me, especially if she's working 13 hours.
You are the king of infantiling women. You are the king of. You think women are just slightly above babies. And to answer your question, I know it's over.
I don't know if y'all heard the timer, but
I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question. If it was me that had to do it, if she's giving me enough activation energy to continue, then I have no problem doing it too.
I'll say this is all in what you work out, because let's just use me for an example. I took the day off because I wasn't feeling good. I haven't been feeling good since Friday. I took the day off. We had a major appliance breakdown on us, so we had to get a new one. So in dealing with all of that and not feeling good, I'm like, well, shit, I'm home. Let me cook dinner. My wife never asked me to do it, but this is how the dynamic works in our house, is that if one of us sees a need somewhere, then we're just going to fill it without anybody even asking. And then you look on the flip side. Yesterday, she sent me a message. She was like, hey, can you stop by such and such and pick up dinner? And I'm like, all right, cool. I never said anything after that, but she sent me the money to pay for it. I never asked her to do that, but she did, because that's just how we work here. So again, in these stories, and Mike knows this. I don't know why Mike said this. Like I'm going off the negative end, but Mike knows that these stories that I play are always designed to get a certain reaction from us. So I'm shocked that he took this stance. I really am. I'm happy, but I'm shocked.
Why would you too?
This is me.
But this so we don't know what, Mike's correct. We don't know what the story is. We don't know. Mike brought it up. because I wasn't thinking about that. I didn't know surgeons. Well, I know like firefighters work like 4 days on and 3 days off and stuff like that. This could have been going into her day off. So that could have been it. And then they just took the video, and then it just everybody jumped to conclusions like myself. So that's that. But I know men personally that wouldn't give a damn if their wife worked 23 hours. She's coming home on that hour. She better cook dinner. She better clean the house, and she better give him some head.
That's abuse.
So I know that personally. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that that's what this is, but you know.
Hey, let me say this and I'll shut up. My ex-wife was going to school and work at the same time, and I had to hold the house down. If you go on my Instagram and you go back far enough, you'll see where there's nothing but meals as pictures, because for 2 years, I raised my daughter and her daughter by myself, and I did every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks for all three of us, and none of us ate the same because I was on keto, she was a vegan, and our kids ate whatever. Because when you have a job to do as a relationship and a family, you pick up where you're needed. Simple and plain. That's where she's needed to cook for him. It gets done. That's what a good relationship is. All right, I'm done.
Sound like a simp. Just messing.
Call me what you want. Lucky ain't no other man that dictates what I do, so I'm Gucci.
And Ricardo, I did put the link in the chat. All right, let's get to this next one. I don't even know what this one is about, but I have this in my folder, so it's got to be. What's going on here? It's got to be something that I wanted to talk about. Let me know when you can see it.
Mike is always right. That's right, Q-Top.
All right, we up?
Yep.
All right, let me set this clock for 15 minutes because I don't know what this one is about.
Hey, that shouldn't count because that's the video time.
And here we go.
Just found out through DNA that they are not my children. I am 36 years old. Please advise me what y'all think he should do. So there's
Call
a guy.
Dago.
Huh?
Call grandma. Right.
My wife passed away and left me with 2 children, but I just found out through DNA that they are not my children. I am 36 years old. Please advise me what y'all think he should do. So there's
Call
a guy.
Dago.
Huh?
All right. So all right, again, let me take the lead on this one because I don't want to be talking too long. Wife passed away, left the guy found out that the 2 kids aren't his via DNA. What should he do with the kids? Man, I forget who sent me this video, but when I heard it, I was
me.
It was you. I thought it was either you or Nene, but I was like, man, oh yeah, because me and you had the conversation. Oh yeah. So that's why this is gonna be perfect. I don't. My first thought is to be like, man, let me dip. But the more that I thought about it, I'm like, man, yeah. Cliff is saying, drop the kids at grandma's house. I thought about the connection that I made with the kids. It could never be the same, obviously, because she's not there. She was the linchpin to us. But me, as the man that I am, would I be okay with just dropping them off to their grandparents or any other relative and be like, hey, I'm out of here. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm free and clear of this. I don't know yet. So let me hear what y'all. Kev, go ahead, because me and Mike had a long conversation about this. So take all the time you need. We got 15 minutes on the clock.
That's a tough one, man. So I don't blame Cliff for saying what he said. I would say me personally, I would say I'd keep the kids, mainly because she's dead and she can't take them away. And I'm basically all they got. I'm basically their parents. unless the sperm donor is still alive, or he's still in the picture. But yeah, that's a tough one. I wouldn't blame him for like which direction he goes to. Like if he wants to, you know, leave them with the grandparents or leave them with their father, or take care of them. But you know, if he's been in their lives for this long, he might as well just take care of them and just, you know, rip up the DNA test and just pretend it never happened. So I would say I would say he should keep the kids.
And just before Mike goes, two things. This is why mandatory DNA testing, regardless if you're married or not, it has to happen. And secondly, stuff like this is what the After Dark series is supposed to be. Like these type of questions that people write in, and we're working on a show with something similar to this for next month, just so you guys know. But that is what the After Dark series is designed to be, more so like questions like that, like those crazy off the wall questions. All right, go ahead, Mike.
First of all, stop trying to quell my freak.
What?
Try to do what?
Trying to quell my freakiness. Talking about After Dark. We're talking about these questions. I'm gonna be filthy. Now moving along. Check this out. I think y'all are capping. I honestly think y'all are capping. I think the majority of people answering this question are capping. I am a realist. I believe in the truth. I believe in honesty. Taking care of them kids sounds wonderful on day one. It sounds wonderful on week one. It ain't that good after year 3. It ain't that good after year 10. It ain't that good after you get a call from the police that day at the station and your first instinct is they ain't my damn kids anyway. It ain't that. It sounds wonderful. I'm gonna take care of these kids. Yeah, it sounds great. I'm happy for all of y'all that feel that way. Michael ain't that dude. I'm sorry. I'm finding grandma. Y'all need to do some DNA testing around the hood or whatever. Find their daddy, because I'm not doing it. You're telling me this is what you're basically saying. You have a chance at finding a person that you can build a life with that's not built on a bed of filthy lies like your ex-wife, and you're not gonna take it? Are you nuts?
What does that have to do with the kids, though?
Because kids, let's be clear, we all love our children, we all love our kids. It is kids are great, but kids are hard. Every man in here has tried to talk to a girl and had to hear, yeah, you know, I did. I like that little outfit. Hold on a second. I said, put it down. Put it down. Every man has had to go through that. Every woman, maybe not y'all, but dating me, you had to, because I'm yelling at my baby. Life is easier when it's just you. And you have a better chance at making your best life when it's just you. That's why you're not supposed to have kids early. You're supposed to be getting your foundation straight. You're supposed to be getting people laughing now, like, yeah, that's right. That's why I had my kids early and now I can go to the club. I'm like, yeah, that's also why you're not a lawyer. That's why you work at Walmart. Because you were supposed to set a foundation.
Whoa. Who makes that? Who makes that determination? And I found the message when you send it to me. And my response was, that's difficult because the wife is dead. Depends on how long he's been in their life. I don't know. That's tough. Either way, it's going in the Man Talk Monday thing. So I didn't make a decision on what I would do, but let's get back to this. What you said. Yeah. Who makes the decision of who's the determining factor of, oh, you shouldn't be having kids when you're young?
Life.
Your pockets.
Thank you. Life. If you look at, don't give me, you know better than to play the percentages game. I believe in probabilities. The probability that your life will be better versus without kids versus not having kids, it's literally astronomical. If you are just worrying about yourself, life is easier. You can do more. You can build a nest egg. If you have a child, it's harder. Don't get me wrong. There are people in the world who can do it. I used to see them girls coming to school with their baby on the hip. Oh, I'm still going to keep trying. I'm still going to keep. And you know what? I respect them. Not everybody can do that. People love to think we all the same. We're not. There's some women out there that's hold it down, that's super duper strong. I love y'all. There's women out there who could go to school, have a job, and take care of their kids. I respect the hell out of y'all because I can't do it. I can't do all three of them. I can work and take care of my kids. I ain't going to school too. I ain't trying to study. I'm tired.
So what if they didn't? He's 36. So let's just figure he's been married only a few years, and that's just me speculating because they didn't say. So we got to play the speculation game. So let's say he's been married for 5 years. That'll put him at 31. Is that long enough to be able to walk out of the kid's life?
My G.
Just yes or no? As
Yes.
Okay. What about 10 years?
Yes.
What about from birth, which would put them at 11? Because that had to be he had to think that those were his kids. Well, obviously he thought they were his kids.
But they're not. And guess what can happen? And Kevin said that he elicited to this. The real daddy can show up and take your kids. Now what you gonna do? You gonna sit there with your morals and cry? I told y'all what I went through. I told y'all raise a kid from 4 years old to 12, 13. And now I can't even see the kid. And it hurt. But guess what? I can't say nothing because it ain't my kid. Cool. I respect that. She got a father, she got a mother. That's cool. I have a life too. I'm sorry. I have a life too. I want to be happy. And it's you can build more when you're not. I'm not saying I'm gonna throw these kids on the street. I'm gonna look for their parents. I'm gonna look for their father. They probably have what if they parents are the Rockefellers or whatever the hell? You holding them back from being filthy rich. You don't know. If you want to do exceptions, there's exceptions to the rule. If they daddy's a crackhead, I'm keeping the kids, of course. But I'm saying all things even,
why is that the exception though?
What do you mean? Which part? The crackhead?
If it's going to be F the kids, then it's going to be F the kids regardless, correct?
No, nothing is 100% regardless. Nothing is. Even liberals get conservative about something. Even conservatives get liberal about something, especially drugs, because a lot of them on it. But we're not gonna talk about that. Nobody's 100% across the board. I love mine. You feel me? I love mine. I love her to death. I would hate the way I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wake up sometimes thinking that she mine, thinking should I get a DNA test, and I don't do it. You know why? I don't want to know because I love her so much that I don't think I could let her go. But you know what? If it was in my face and I had to face it, I don't know what I would do. So I don't want to know.
So, okay, Mike. So by that logic, and again, I'm not disagreeing with you. So by that logic, though, can't you find it? And I wish Venkat could come on here because Venkat sent me a video yesterday. He sent me 2 videos, by the way, of a guy who was given 10 reasons why you shouldn't have kids. And a lot of what the guy was saying was making absolute sense. And it kind of goes hand in hand in what you're saying, Mike, but about his overall freedom, because that guy was like 40, this guy's 36. So he's literally MD. The link is in the chat if you want to come up. Ricardo, I did put the link in the chat also. Let's look at it this way though. If by your logic, and I feel the same way, if I ever found out that my daughter wasn't mine, let's just, let's not even think of that, what would happen there. But if I ever found out that she wasn't mine, I couldn't conceive the notion of not being in her life. So what if this guy been with these kids for 11 years, longer than you've been with your daughter, longer than I've been with my daughter? So the years and bonds that he's grown with them may be unbreakable. Like we got to look at that. I'm not saying you're right. If the real dad comes by, then all bets are off. You got to give him up. But what if the real dad never comes by? What if the family's like, hey, we don't want nothing to do with these kids? Then what?
That's what I'm saying. Nothing is concrete. I'm not throwing some kids on the street. I love babies. I'm not throwing them on the street. But I'm telling you, just like how there's women who get mad at the kid and they hate on their babies, and you look just like your daddy. I can't stand your ass. Or like Precious. Remember how her mom was? Mm-hmm. Sometimes them being with you was not the best thing for them or you. Morally, you feel like you're supposed to stay there, but it might not. You might not be in the headspace. I might not be able to see them and not think of their mom cheating on me, and not only cheating on me, but cheating on me repeatedly because neither one of them are mine, and cheating on me since before we were married. Because these kids are not two. I mean, these kids are not infants. That means she's been smashing this dude the whole time. And I'm supposed to go, you know what? It's cool. This chick almost gave me STDs. I'm gonna go ahead and raise her kids. No.
Hold on, Kev. There's a series that we were watching on Tubi called The Dirty D, and it was this cop, and he had this kid. Well, he thought was his kid. Come to find out that the girl was telling the other dude that was his kid also. The cop thought that both her kids was his. Come to find out at DNA testing, the kids don't belong to none of them. So again, that's why I think there should be mandatory DNA testing no matter what. Get out of your feelings. Just do the DNA test so nobody gets hurt. Because, like, seriously, think about it. This is all hypothetical. If y'all see my daughter, me and my daughter look like we looking into a mirror with one another. But had something never happened and I needed a kidney or something and she wanted to give it to me, and then they'd be like, oh boy, y'all not a match. I'm gonna be like, what? Bro, you might as well kill me. Like, seriously, you might as well kill me. I might as well be dead, because there's no world that I could conceivably live in knowing that that little girl is not mine. Like, that would be crazy. So to avoid all of that, to avoid baby mamas getting their heads bust, because you know that's what's going to happen. And I agree with the guy. The guy deserves to do it. You cannot do this wickedness to people. It's just crazy. Go ahead, Kevin. MD join the panel too.
Peace. What's up, y'all?
What's up, MD?
What's up,
Peace, MD.
No, that was beautiful. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, the bond between like a parent and a child is unbreakable, even if they're not your kids. You know, like with coaches and their kids, or teachers and their kids. Like there's just a bond like that you connect with kids. That's just like, it's completely different that you'd have with like anybody else. So I mean, yeah, I agree with Mike. Like it would be a hard thing to do, but I think most people, you know, especially if they live life like 10 years plus with their kids, would try to figure out a way to stay with them. And who knows, maybe the baby dad has to accidentally eat some, you know, crawfish that he's allergic to, or, you know,
rat poison,
accidentally be lost at sea or something like that. But yeah, that's a bond you just can't break. So I would think most people would just, you know, keep the kids. That's how I see it.
Mad Dog?
Go ahead, MD.
Yeah, I agree with all those points, man. You know, I guess I would give pushback on the whole mandatory paternity test thing, because I mean, that's potentially taking away a dad from a child. Not a father, but a dad.
You got to elaborate on that, MD.
So meaning, okay, if I'm with a female and she wind up pregnant and she get a paternity test, you're taking away the potential of me like loving that child regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because even after conception or birth or whatever, I already got a preconceived. Yeah, it's not my child. Yeah, she did what she did, but that ain't got nothing to do with that child that's being born into life. You know what I'm saying?
But real quick, MD, the DNA test doesn't stop you even if you want to stay in the kid's life. All the DNA test does is tell you, A, it's not your kid, and B, you don't have to be financially tied to this kid for 18 years. You still could be in the kid's life all you want.
I understand that point, but come on, like if I know, especially if the child ain't even born yet, if I know this child ain't mine, I've already conceptualized my position. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's no emotional ties at that point. We talking about me potentially being emotionally tied versus something different. I see the timer beep. So
no, keep going, no, because I want to hear it, because I'm shocked to you. Between you and Mike right now, y'all making me my head about this.
Ain't nothing shocking about that. Like, just keep it a buck.
But
Thank-
MD,
No. Let me get on MD real quick. So
yeah,
you
go
telling
ahead,
me
Mike.
Mr. Individual Rights wants to take away a man's individual right to know? That what you want to do?
That ain't what I said, man. Don't try me like that. That's not
sir,
what I said.
I'm gonna tell you what you said. You said you don't want to give a man the right to know if he's the father or not. That's what you said.
I said I don't want to potentially break a bond between a dad and a child. That's all I said.
And once again, the way you doing that is not giving that man the right to know if he's the father or not. You're telling him you don't get to decide if you're the father or the dad. Stick around and find out by mistake. That's the best we can do for you.
Well, he has the right to find that out on his own, but that's a whole different topic. What I'm saying is,
You're killing me.
Oh man, what I'm saying is, you're taking away the potential of that child being loved, nurtured, and having that. Not like I said, I don't use the word father because father is something paternalistic. I'm talking about being a daddy. At the end of the day,
Yo, who are
like
you?
like Trevor is to his daughter, like you are to yours, like I am to my 3 boys.
You know that
Who are
reminds me
you to
of?
take away? Who are you to take away the father or the dad that they could find in the future? That's not the guy that's there. You're just deciding. What's morally right.
That's when we getting into like who done it and what needs to be done. Like I said, if I have a certain nature about me, right, as far as like rearing a child, you know what I'm saying? Take that away. Okay, the child ain't mine. Screw you, lady. I'm gone. Right. Then, okay, we find out who the daddy is, the potential of what I could have been to that child versus, let's just say hypothetical, what this person is. What does that do to that child? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. The child is an infant. He'll never know the guy.
Wow.
He'll never know that person exists.
Wow.
Hey, I guess that's just the soft side of me, man.
Wow,
I understand what you're saying.
MD. So again,
have you been talking to Kevin?
I hear what you're trying to, MD. I hear what you're saying, but all I'm saying is, if the DNA test is still done, and y'all ladies tell me, or maybe we just being too hard because I don't, if the DNA test is still done, if you have that emotional attachment, you're gonna have it regardless. Wouldn't you just want to know that you're not living a lie?
Yeah, of course. And let me ask you this, Trevor. Who paying for this paternity test?
I don't know. I mean, the state, it should come with in the birthing bill.
How about stop paying for those stupid F-16 jets that nobody uses?
See, and see that's where me and you differ, because you're right, Mike. I am an individualist, right?
Oh, here go the real MD coming out. Here you go. Here you go.
If I lay down with a woman, whether I was part of the conception or not, if I assume that I am this child's father, whose responsibility should it be in order to get this paternity test? Let's just keep it a buck.
Sir, if you lay down with a woman and she lied and manipulated you to believe that you're the father, is it still your fault?
I'm gonna ask you again.
No.
Whose responsibility? I don't think you did.
I believe I did.
MD, the $200 that you'd had to pay for the paternity test, wouldn't that be worth it if you knew the kid wasn't yours? Or hell, if the kid was?
Of course, but that's me personally. That's me individually with that doubt. Should I then turn around and have the right to not want to do that like at all, and just and keep it shrouded in mystery for the sake of the child?
Yeah.
Yo, you capping hard.
You have to.
How about that? You said the same thing, Mike.
You absolutely could feel that way. I'm just, man.
Did you not say that you would just, like, if you had to get a paternity test or you had any doubt, you would just not get it? I heard you say that when I came on.
No. What I said was, my daughter, the one that I know and that I've raised and that loves me, the one that wakes up out of her sleep while still being unconscious and opens her eyes a little bit, sees me and goes, "Daddy," that one I'll never want to know, because I can't leave that one. But if the baby ain't here yet, man, you better go somewhere.
I feel you, man. Hey, like I said, bro, that's just my side. That's my soft side, man. I I love the kids, man. I just love the kids.
I love the kids too. From
Yeah,
across
we
the
love
room.
it. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think nobody on this panel don't love the kids. But where's Comrade Venkat? Where's Comrade Venkat? The way
Venkat will say that the government should have to pay these. You know what I'm saying? So I was just curious. You know what I mean? I didn't know if that's what y'all was headed to or not. You know what I mean? But
I think the government should pay for it.
Today's Tuesday, so Venkat's off now. Hey, Comrade Venkat, go ahead and hop on because I know you out there.
He's at the red meeting.
I got one question for y'all.
What's up,
Go
bro?
ahead, Kev.
All right, if it was a 50% chance you'd get an awful answer, would you mind being ignorant or would you want the truth? Because like I saw one story on Twitter where these two people got married, so a man and woman got married, and the parents never told them that they were brother and sister. Meanwhile, they've been together for years. They've had kids, and then they found out that they were brother and sister, and they're like, you know what? We're just not going to tell the kids and just keep living our lives. So, would you guys prefer to be in ignorance, or would you prefer the truth?
Hey man,
when them kids grow flippers, then they'll know something's wrong.
That's terrible.
MD, I want you to Mike hold on real quick. MD, I want you to answer this question from Thinking Black. If a hospital realizes they accidentally swapped two women's babies a couple of years ago, should the hospital be obligated to notify the parents?
Well, I mean, if you try to make a point with that, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, that's different. You know what I mean? We talking about, like, you know, being liable or so. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, of course, yeah, they should be held liable for that. But I mean, yeah, that's I'm not comparing that.
Hey, I gotta find some way to use this against him. We're gonna have an argument and be like, but what about the babies, MD?
Oh no, don't worry. I'm looking at the timestamp. I'm gonna make a short off of this one because
oh man, you gonna do me like, oh man,
MD, I did not expect this at all.
No, like I said, man, I just believe, like, especially if it's somebody that's rooted. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you may be screwing around. You know what I mean? But individual responsibility is what I'm talking about, as opposed to like mandating something. I don't agree with something being mandated. You know what I'm saying? That's first and foremost. Second of all, again, I still believe that that's potentially taking away a dad from a child, and that's what I look at as being wrong.
Let me ask you this question, MD, because Nene says I think he's just saying he doesn't think it should be mandatory. Which, okay, I get that, but then if you don't do it at birth and then you go down 5, 10, 15 years, and then all of a sudden you want to find out, hey, if this kid is mine or not, because the kid don't look like me, the kid don't act like me or anything like that, then do you now have the right to be mad?
Hold on, why wouldn't the kid act like you or anything if you was the one raising them?
Okay,
we talking like it's a new species. It ain't the same species as you. Like,
right, well, look
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Look like you. Don't try to weasel out of
this. That's vanity, bro. Like that. Yeah, I'm not worried. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
that's pridefulness, bro. I ain't dealing with pridefulness.
Mike, I can't yell at him tonight. I can't, Mike.
I can. You acting like depriving the kid of a person they'll never know means that they'll never have another person in their life like them again. Like, it's like you think you can dictate the future. Like,
I put it to you like this, Mike. She was birthed in niggerdom, so I can only assume that she'll be reared in niggerdom as well. If this part, like, I can only put myself in that position, right?
I agree.
So is two niggas better than one?
No, see, you just see again. Listen what I'm saying. Chance, look, we talking about screwing at the end of the day. We ain't talking about no two loving people getting together and conceiving a child. Obviously, if there's a doubt,
what we talking about,
no, bro. If there's a doubt, if the child is yours or not, it's negative. Let's keep it a buck.
No, sir. No, sir.
It's some level of negative going on in a relationship. Can we agree?
Sir,
Niggatry.
The couple we're talking about were married, and this woman went on her.
What that mean? That don't mean nothing.
No. Let me say, she was on her niggerdom stuff. He was
Okay,
not.
cool. Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
He wasn't on this thing. So, do you agree with a potential dad being taken away from that child and not being raised in the nigga?
Sir, I believe this woman has shown a propensity for getting non-niggerdom dudes. So maybe the grandparents can hook that up.
So the chances are higher that she gonna again get a non-niggerdom dude, even though she want to screw the niggerdom. That's how she got the child in the first place.
She didn't marry the niggerdom. She married the good dude.
See, you're making my point, Mike. You're making my point.
No, I'm not. She married the good dude. She got the good dude. So
But
apparently
she screwed in niggerdom. Did she not?
She what?
She screwed in niggerdom and conceived the child through niggerdom. Did she not?
Who's to say that dude wasn't screwed in niggerdom?
Oh,
that's
my
not where they
God.
ended up.
He was. That's why he was messing with the married lady.
But he didn't know. Oh my! You're assuming that she upgraded herself, pulled herself out of niggerdom to marry this dude.
Maybe.
If that's what you want to believe, man. If that's
you don't want to believe the opposite. I can believe
the stats don't say that, man. But hey, who am I?
Hey, the stats also say that 60% of people that think it's their kids' fathers are not. They say that too.
All right, man. Look, hey, y'all got it, man. Y'all got it.
I just think y'all got it.
Hey, I'm like the Grinch, man. My heart just grew 2 times. That's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's just me. I'm sorry.
You got a good heart.
I like the kids. The kids are the future, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I love the kids with their real parents. Take them kids across the street. That ain't my kids.
You don't love the kids with their real parents if they being raised in niggerdom. You don't love them.
Sir,
because you want to take them out the niggerdom, sir.
Sir, I believe in taking the children out of the niggerdom, but I also believe in not drenching myself in niggerdom in debt for the rest of my life.
See, you getting in that. You getting in that. Like, child support ain't real rampant like that.
Kids are 100% debt. That's all kids are. You don't get a return on a kid investment until a kid graduated from college.
You get tax credits.
Shut up.
Those
Tell them
overrated.
again.
That was funny though.
Overrated. That was overrated because I still haven't seen the benefit of that yet.
Hey, that's another story. But real talk. All right, Kevin, now it's funny. Tax credits. That's the only thing. But still, I'm still paying hella taxes, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
tax credits, barely paying for school supplies.
Yeah, my tax bill is ridiculous. So,
hey, mine too.
But I am gonna make a clip out of this one. Just so you guys know, when you hear us talk about the clips, y'all make sure and check out the channel. Every now and then, certain things or segments will be said in the show that I find really interesting. That I'll just isolate them and make them into their own little video. We just did one from our wrestling show. It was Mike, MD, and Venkat and myself, and we were talking about the WNBA. I thought that was a fantastic conversation. So you can check that out on the Straight Talk with Trevor channel.
Trevor wants to spin what I said. He want to make a narrative out of something I ain't said. I know what you're doing. You're trying to spotlight.
You know, I'm not Venkat. I can't edit videos. I'm literally going to take the sound and put it to a thumbnail. That's it.
All right, cool. Because Venkat might have liked what I just said, so I ain't worried about that.
I'm waiting to see what Comrade is because I know he off today. But yeah, I don't mess around with nobody audio. But we damn sure because I didn't expect to hear that from you. I really did not expect to hear that from you.
Well, because I look at it from a different perspective. Like I'm not basing it. Look, screw that woman or whatever she did. That I'm not saying that you don't hold that into account. What I'm saying is from a dad aspect. What does that mean? You don't even necessarily have to be with that woman. That's not what I'm saying either. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it's some instances where you could actually take advantage of your position of raising that child in a specific given manner of time over what that woman has been doing. But I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Hold up,
even if you're not the father.
MD, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You have neighbors, right?
I do.
Do you give money to your neighbors?
If they got like something going on, I spend money.
No.
Yeah.
Do you just give money to your neighbors?
I don't freely give money. No, I don't.
But what if they're wrapped in niggerdom? Don't you want to help? Or do you save?
Man, come on, man.
Or do you save the resources for your kin, your children, your progeny?
That ain't got nothing to do with what I just said.
That has everything to do with it.
You made
say
that up.
you commit the most of your resources to your children, your blood, your family, because that is what human beings do.
Okay.
So don't try to act like we wrong for not wanting to raise somebody else's kid.
As Mike says that, Nene, if you can put Cliff's comment back up. Well, I guess I'll just read it from here. This was to MD. He says, you're talking about taking the father away. What about taking an uncle away from helping? He's blood. So, I mean, you're talking about being in and I get what Cliff is saying. You're talking about, taking a father away that could potentially be there to help raise a kid. Why not just give that responsibility off to the family members?
Hello.
And I don't have no issue with that, but I don't have an issue with that. But what does that have to do with the connection that I have?
You don't have a connection. They're not born yet.
See, man.
You just said they in the womb.
I'm not used to seeing this side of MD. I'm not, man. I'm not.
I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I'm siphoning energy from Yanga, man, because I'm thinking about the black family at the end of the day, not just the black, not the black family by blood, but the black family by us in the scourge of America. That's what I'm thinking about.
Did he just say scourge?
We all need to stick together, and that I give you an example. Like I said, my kids' cousins, they friends, they come over all the time. One of my kids' cousins, they went to the homecoming. They didn't have no money for a suit when we went suit shopping for I said, look, man, come on, let's go. I got you. That's just me having a soft spot. Now I ain't got no emotional connection with him, but just seeing what he was going through versus what I was able to do for my son. I said, look, come on, we going to DNK. Let's go get some soup. And he was able to go. That's just me being nice.
But you said that was your kid's cousins?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, family member.
But that's no connection to me though, Trevor.
Oh, okay.
To your
So
baby.
on the mom's side.
It's related to your baby.
Say what?
It's related to your baby.
But I'm saying that could have been just one of my kids' friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you know what? I feel you, right? But go with me on this. After you got that suit for him, right? Did you give him gas money?
I the one took him to the damn dam.
Okay. Did you buy him food the next day?
Oh no, I ain't do that. Come on, man. You take
next week?
Bro, you taking it out. Come on, man.
No, I'm not.
Don't do
because
that,
what
Mike.
you're not thinking, you're doing something one time for a person. You're asking
Well, I just gave an example. That's all.
You asked him to take on a child. That's not a one-time suit. That's every day. That's the rest of my life. Taking this kid that's not mine. That's the rest of my life. I can't go on a date with you, shorty. Why? My kids, I ain't got nobody to watch my kid. This ain't even my damn kid.
Trevor, when the next episode to pour your heart out?
Oh, that was hard. That was fire. Sir, first of all, F you.
This Saturday.
But that was fire. F you, but that was fire.
This Saturday at 8:00. Oh my goodness!
See how I segued into that.
That was funny.
So let's I do want to read this comment though from Ben. Ben saying, "I agree with you. DNA only decides who conceived the child. It never decides who the real parents is." I
thank you. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
Again, I don't disagree with what MD's saying as far as wanting to be in the kid's life. I'm just saying I think it should be mandatory because the guy should still be able to know. So as long as he knows and then he decides like, hey, this is still what I want to do, cool. One Love says, well, we didn't want to die, and if I can help it, the kids, I'm going. Wait, and if I can't help the kids, I'm going to do what is best for the family and him. No love lost. Wish I would have had cake. Gave him up sooner. I love that little dude though. You're talking about getting attached. Like attachments, man. You don't want again. It's the reason I stayed in an 8-year relationship, because she would always throw in that if you leave, then your connection with him is done, because she knew how close me and Lil Man were to where he was calling me dad, and she kept putting that on me like, hey, you leave, that's it. And then one day I was just like, you know what? Hey, it's just gonna have to be what it's gonna have to be. Cause I'm done. I'm out of here. I got to think about me first. And that's all I'm saying.
Damn right.
All I'm saying.
Damn right. Crazy. You got to think about you first. I respect you. One love. You do what you had to do for your family. I was with mine. She kept putting the baby on. I had to let the girl go. I raised her from 4 years old. I had to let her go. Now I have more time to dedicate to making sure the one that is actually mine is a successful adult when she grows up. I have more time to put to her, more time to spend on her, more money to spend on her, more love to give to her. So pour your heart on that.
Trevor, do you still have communication with that young man?
Absolutely. He's been to my house before and everything.
Okay. Oh, thank you. That's all. Case closed.
No, I'm done. Wide open. I don't have no communication with her. I saw her today. Couldn't even say a word to her because she don't want to talk to me because she thinks I abandoned her and I didn't. No communication. But guess what? She's safe and happy. I'm safe and happy. My daughter got a full-time daddy. I'm good. You do what you do for the best outcome. The best outcome ain't always.
I guess you're the Terminator, Mike. I don't know. Like
I'm not the Terminator, but you are not.
I don't see how you can cancel that out.
You're not the determinator. That's the problem. You think you determine. You think you get to determine what's right. You're not.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's just me. I don't. When it comes to kids, man, I do what I got to do based on what I see the position that they're in. Like I said, it's been situations where I've been with women where it's been like you get a special connection with a child that they have, and it's like, look, man, look, I want you to know that I love you.
Right.
Here's my number. Even if you got a sneak to call me, do it. You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
Are you sending them money?
If they in need or something.
No. Why you don't wait to give money to your kids? Why you waiting to give money to
man, come on, man.
No, you keep trying to have you can have the feel good moment all you want. It's either you supporting or you not. Stop trying to halfway. You trying to do the little BS to feel good about yourself.
Well, what are we basing support off of though? Like you, what's that? What are we basing the support off of?
My G, if you're either in the kid's life or you're not. If I see a kid, I was at Dollar Tree. Whenever I'm in Dollar Tree, if I see a kid by themselves buying something, I automatically buy their food, right? Because it's just I remember being alone and wishing I had something, and I got some money. Here you go, buy. And they be like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's all you, young. So don't even worry about it." Okay, I'm not supporting that kid. I hooked the kid up today. That's it. So stop acting
that's
like
why I said,
gotta be in that kid's life. You're not in that kid's life. You're not. Trevor's not in that boy's life. No disrespect, Trev. You're not. You're an ancillary person that kid knows. You ain't in their life.
I disagree with that.
In their life and support means you there every day. You there when they need something. That's what a dad or father would have to do. You're not doing that. You're doing the little things.
That ain't true at all.
My G, when I worked at Papa John's, every night we closed, I would steal all the pizzas, ride around, and hand them out to homeless people. Why? Because it made me feel wonderful inside. Am I doing something to help the homeless? No. I fed a couple homeless people. That's it. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
And like I said, I'm an individual.
Robin Hood for real.
Like, man, bro, like, come on, like, I can't rock with that. Do you know how many people that were instrumental in me not doing some dumb shit that could have altered my life significantly?
Name 3.
I can name 10.
I said 3. Name 3. If you can name 10, 3 should be easy.
Bro, I'm gonna put the names out. Like, what are we doing here?
Name who they are. What, a pastor, a teacher? What?
All right, so you got Job Corps, my electrician teacher.
Okay. How many of them? When the last time you talked to any of them?
I talked to him maybe a couple years ago.
Exactly. He's not in your life.
But that don't take away. That don't take away for what he did for me. That was instrumental in altering my life.
Sir, that don't mean he's in your life. There's a lot of people that helped me in my life. That don't mean they in my life. My teacher, Miss Salette, she did a whole science project for me, so I wouldn't get in trouble in school. She did my science. All I did was write the what's that second thing? I forgot what it's called. The second thing you had to write in the science project. All I had to do was write that. She did everything else for me because I was depressed about something and she hooked me up. She's not in my life, but she was there for me in a moment. That don't mean she in my life. These dads you're talking about, they're in the life. They don't get to go, "Hey, little man, I bought you some Jordans. I'ma holler at you. They don't get to do that. They got to be there every day. They paycheck go to that kid.
My brother,
Yes,
it only
sir.
take one draft of wind to lift the wings of the eagle, my brother. That's all I'm gonna say.
We gonna end right there.
Nigga, are you a poet laureate?
I need that. I need that to be the last thing for the clip.
MD Cloud Bethune? Who the hell is this?
Oh God. Hey, hey.
And
All
you two
right.
shall rise? What is this?
Oh man. All right, so let me
He know he's full of it. But that's my dog though.
MD crazy.
You still my dog, MD.
All right, let's get to this next.
Just ponder on that. That's all, man. I'm done.
All right. I want to get to this next one. I think I got one more after that, and then we get to the main event, what everybody came to hear us yap about.
The Avengers assembling.
Yeah, I know. It was funny.
I'm the Hulk.
All right, let's hear what this young lady has to say.
Oh Lord, you're gonna start me and Kevin off.
I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. No, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you're the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, we no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue to get money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh. Jesus Christ!
And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases. But we gonna do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
All right, so here's the deal, real quick. That was funny. Man, there's a lot going on in there, so I'm gonna be real brief about this. Let me set this timer for 20 minutes because we got two more stories we got to get into. This is, I just see this as somebody wanting to hold on to an image. Because I'm not absolving him because he's the one who cheated on her based on what she's saying. Again, I don't know both sides of the story. I could only go by what I saw. But he cheated on her. So now she's telling him, like, hey, other guys want to have sex with me too. Other guys want to take me out and do this. So I'm going to start doing all the things that I probably wanted to do in the first place. And you have to deal with it. You ain't got a damn thing to say about it. We're going to stay in this relationship. Even if you get miserable and you're like, boy, the best thing to do would probably be to leave. No, because I'm going to make you stay here. And I'm probably going to remind you about it every single day for the rest of your life. Oh, boy. Go ahead, Kev.
I'm curious to see what Mike says, to be honest.
Boy, you already know what I'm saying. Stop trying to catch. Well, fine. I'll go first. I ain't got no problems.
Where you can't run. That's what
I ain't going nowhere. I'll run from what? I'm chubby for a reason. I ain't running nothing. Ain't no jogging, ain't no treadmills, nothing. Let me say this. First of all, one love. I feel you on the story you just told about the CPS case. I'm on your side. Much love. You did the right thing. Secondly, to the ladies in the chat, I apologize.
Yeah, real quick, Mike. In saying that, yeah, one love. I wasn't brushing you off. It's just that stuff like that is real touchy. I'd rather you be the one to say it. That's all. So I wasn't brushing you off. Like I really sympathize with what you're saying. I just, stuff when it comes to stuff like that, I'd rather you be the one to say it versus me, trying to just expound on it. All right, go ahead, Mike.
So let's be clear. So ladies, I'd apologize. Y'all might have felt me earlier when I was talking to my married queens. This ain't gonna be that. This gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little different. So I'm gonna let you know. I keep it 100% real, and Mike is right. So you might want to get on the bandwagon. What I believe this young woman is trying to say is she wants to get even with this man. But ladies, bump ladies, everybody, you cannot get even with the man through sleeping with other men. It don't work like that. It don't work like, if it worked like that, every time women would secondary cheat or whatever it's called when you cheat after they cheated, then the whole thing will be over with. It will be done. And it has never been like that. Women don't work like that. There's a reason that man cheating and woman cheating is not the same thing. Because what women hold to their heart is different than what men hold to their heart. So a man can go smash a chick he don't give a damn about. For a woman to sleep with somebody, there has to be some kind of feeling. You have to like this guy. Unless you're a prostitute. Prostitutes are the only woman I've ever known that can go smash somebody and not care. We're not going to get any deeper in that. So what I think she should do is tap his pockets. That's what I think. I think you caught him cheating. Now he has to take a percentage of the net money after everything is paid, the bills are paid, and that goes into an account that is just for her. I think that would be the balancing, because her saying she's gonna go smash other dudes, that's not gonna balance it. What it's gonna do is make him leave, and that's not what she wants. She don't want him to go, but I can tell you this.
But she told him he can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you can say that, but there's a way to have a one-person divorce in America. I don't know what y'all talking about. There is no man, and as a matter of fact, there's 3 men on the panel right now, and there's men in the chat. There's no man that I know that can get women that is going to sit around and let their wife go smash other men freely and willy-nilly. No man that I know of. If he's here, let the man say amen. I like to hear him. Yeah, it's real quiet out there. Real quiet. There is no man that can get women that's going to sit there and be like, I'm okay with her smashing them. No, it don't happen. If you a man that can get women and your woman is running off like that, immediately in your mind, you like, man, I'm gonna have to let this go and get me another one. This chick broke. This chick broken. I done broke this one. You immediately leave it.
But Mike, hold up. Cause and y'all,
you better tell him, TK.
Y'all call me Captain Simp, whatever. And MD, I'm really curious to hear what MD got to say about this. Mike, let's not overlook the fact that he's the one who cheated on her. He brought it to her.
That's what I'm saying. And she wants to balance it out. I'm saying her cheating is not going to balance it. If you listen to what she said, she wants to balance. That's why she's saying, oh, I don't want you thinking you're the only one that can get some. You ain't the only one that people want to sleep with. She wants to hurt him. She wants him to be hurt too because she's hurt. I'm saying the only way she's going to balance it is to hit him where he hurts, and that's his provisions. Sleeping with another man ain't gonna fix it. It ain't gonna balance it. It's not gonna make it. I promise you that. It's no man that can get women is gonna sit around and be okay with it. He's gonna leave. And then she's gonna lose what she wants to keep.
So what about what? Because when I look at this also, it's completely an image. So obviously he probably got money. He's probably giving her a lifestyle that she does not want to lose.
Exactly.
So, because like, yeah, what woman is going to be like, yeah, you smashed somebody, so now it's my turn, but we are going to stay together. We're going to keep doing what we're doing, and we're going to live happily ever after. That's her way of saying, hey, I don't want to lose this lifestyle. So my question is like, what kind of man you have to be to allow? I mean, we don't know if he allowed that, but what kind of man do you have to be to allow to even deal with that? To be like, all right, that's what we're going to do, baby. That's what we're going to do.
So you agree with me, because no man that you can think of is going to do that. No man. You have to hit a man's pockets. Just like I just thought of a great example. Kobe Bryant. When Kobe went and cheated, right? What did his wife make him do? What did Kobe do? Y'all remember what Kobe did?
Well, he bought that ring.
That big fat ring, exactly. You tap them pockets.
Well, he didn't make well, we don't know if she made him get that. He probably was just sorry. Sir,
he knew he had to get that damn ring. He knew he had to get, and that wasn't the only thing. That was just the gift we saw. He had to tap them pockets, because that's how you hurt a man. That's how you hurt a man. Thank you. You ain't hurting no man, because if you stay and all you do is nag, all you're going to do is make him go do it again. If you stay and you cheat, he going to leave. So if you want to hurt him but keep him, you got to tap them pockets. That's how you hurt a man. I'm telling you right now, when I was with my ex, I tell all the time, the only way you're going to hurt me is child support. That's why I'm never paying it. I'll never pay child support. I'm 50-50 on any child I have. I will never pay child support. I'm a father.
MD and Kev, y'all get in there.
So I'm a little confused about what you're saying. So 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 originally you were saying that men wouldn't want their wives or girlfriend sleeping with other men. But then you're
No. I
saying,
said men that can get women. Don't misinterpret me. Say what I said.
okay, men that can get women. Okay.
Okay.
Well, in this case, I'm talking about a guy and his girlfriend.
No, that's a husband and a wife.
Okay, husband and wife. Either way.
Okay.
So yeah, you're saying that, but then you're also saying that it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't. Her cheating on him wouldn't hurt him at the same time. So like, which one is it?
That's not. What are you talking? I never said that. What are you talking about? I said her cheating. She wants to keep the relationship.
Right.
If she goes and sleeps with other men, the relationship is going to end. Okay. That's what I'm saying. He's not going to stay. No man that can get women is going to stand for his woman to be smashing other men. It's impossible. I'm just a regular fly fat dude. I ain't even rich. I ain't all that. I just got good game. I can talk good and I'm nice in the bedroom and all that good stuff. And I ain't putting up with none of that. None of that. I ain't never been cheated on. If it ever happened, she was fly enough to hide it.
So we assuming, right? We don't know where his guilt lie in all of this. Like, we don't know.
Well, no. Well, he's the one who cheated, though. That's what we do know.
No, and that's what I'm saying. But we don't know his position in which he wants to still stay with that woman.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know that.
Correct.
We assuming.
We're just going off of what she's saying.
We're assuming, and I will say, and y'all might not agree, but
you know you agree with me.
I mean, hell, this is the average relationship in the 1950s and 60s. This grandma and granddaddy.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
Hey, I'll leave it at that.
No, I absolutely agree. Because there was a lot of infidelity in those relationships, but they stayed together. I totally agree with what you're saying.
And grandma knew about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what did grandpa do? Grandpa had to break
brought his black ass back home.
Yeah.
And he had to, and grandma got that kitchen set she wanted. Grandma got them cabinets she wanted. He had his ass out cutting that lawn and shut his mouth.
The greatest story to that was told on the first episode of Straight Talk Therapy Sessions with Dr. Mia. Y'all make sure and go check that out in the archives. Is my entire life, I was looking at my grandfather being one way until my cousin Kevin, who's co-host on that show, told the real story and found out that we were the jump off kids. So that just made so what MD is saying is 1,000,000,000% right. That was your family. So all the black families that we like to that I love to romanticize. I'll put it that way because I'm the king of saying that families stayed together back then. Families stayed together just because of an image like this woman is doing. But grandma knew the shit that that grandpa was doing.
Now, Trevor, you know you just effed up, right?
Get him.
You know you just effed up, right? Because we talking about a situation in which now this is where I steal your conservatism and point it out, right?
Get him.
That was a situation where granddaddy was a Rolling Stone, but he made sure the house was straight, correct?
Yes.
Now we're talking about jumping in the phone booth, Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure, we in 2023. Now the role has reversed.
That was a good movie.
The first one.
Where we looking at the women going and being the Rolling Stone, but they may be the actual glue to the family in and of itself, even to a point. My first bomb. I appreciate it, man. Now we're looking at it even to a point where society views the woman as the breadwinner. So, you know you done effed up, don't you? So I'm telling you.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, it goes back to my point. In 2023, where men are highly sought after to be dads, not fathers, where it is essential for us to maintain these relationships with these children. I'm gonna leave it at that.
And for all y'all wondering why after me and everything happened with me in the arena, why I still talk to MD, that's why. Because MD be bringing that fire. So if anybody wanted to know, that's why. That's absolutely why.
Yeah, I think this couple needs to. Oh, were you gonna say something?
No, I was just saying Cliff is bringing up Martin Luther King. I mean, hey, Cliff, don't you talk about their hero like that. Don't you do that. Don't you do that, Cliff, unless you're ready for the backlash. But One Love says something like
One Love is real.
Yeah,
One Love got my podcast heart.
One day, One Love will come up here and tell y'all the story of how me and her even interacted, because that's just crazy in itself. When I tell you, man, these Bible things be bringing out the craziest people. Yeah, One Love, one day she'll come on and give you all the rundown of how that happened. But she's saying, I just need to know why you cheated and how we're gonna fix it. So One Love, are you saying that you'll stay with them? Is that what you're saying? She'll put it in the chat. Go ahead, Kev. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say something clever and like say that they should. How do I say this? I don't know. I'm getting nervous. I was gonna say that they should get a therapy session with this situation, because like, although I do agree with Mike with him saying that, you know, she's doing this to get her get back just to stay with him. Like either way, I don't think that's a good way to continue the relationship. And I mean, this is something that is happening with relationships like all the time. Is like the guy is stepping out because he just has no discipline, you know. Like, and I said this before. Like, for some reason, dudes put coochie on the pedestal to where they feel like they got to step out just to satisfy, you know, whatever needs they have, instead of, you know, working it out with their chick. And, you know, if it was a situation where like, okay, well, you know, I'm this type of dude, I'm gonna go step out and do my thing, you know, I'd be like, okay, well, that's the confines of y'all relationship. But normally most dudes just lie just to get a relationship, just to get some cooch. They, you know, offer all these things just to be in the company of a chick. And it's like, well, how do you not expect your relationship to not end when you're not even being honest to begin with, you know?
But Kev, she wants the relationship to continue. And to your fact of men, and I'm not disagreeing with you, I'm just saying, to your fact of men wanting cooch, it's because if we be honest with ourselves, and everybody needs to be honest and take this look in the mirror, we aren't meant to be monogamous. Like, we aren't. That's not how we're wired, and that's a whole nother different story. But what I'm saying is, Mike said it best. Men cheat on the hold up. Men cheat strictly to fulfill a fleshly lust. Women cheat with their emotions. So with her, I feel like with her cheating on him, well, saying now that she has to cheat on him is just unlocking something she always wanted to do. Because why would that be your first instinct versus what Mike said and hit them pockets? Think about that. Why would that be your first instinct to go start screwing around? And her wording, oh, you don't think other dudes want to get with me? You don't think this guy want to get with me? That means that she's been entertaining other dudes the entire time.
Facts.
No, that means she's a girl who's attractive and other dudes want to get with her. That's like being with Beyonce and being surprised that other guys want to be with Beyonce. Like, it's the same thing.
Well, Beyonce did make a song that said, I could have your replacement here in a minute. So I mean, again, what's in a man comes out of their mouth. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you.
Out of the abundance of the heart, your mouth speak.
Nah, I feel you. But my thing is, like, I don't know why guys are just so scared of being themselves and scared of just having discipline. Like, just tell a girl when you first meet her that, yeah, you're going to be with other people. And if she rocks with you, cool. And if she doesn't, you know, you move on to the next one. And, you know, I've seen like videos, and I'm sure I've met chicks who are completely fine with that, like being in poly or having, you know, letting the dude be the dude on the side. And also to your point, your other point, I do see that dudes. I don't know why guys say like guys don't cheat or get cooch and not be attached to it, because, you know, we know guys who fight other guys because of girls that they talk to, or girls that their homeboys like smashed and they smashed at the same time, or whatever. Like, Like guys literally have the same emotions that women do. Maybe not to the same like level, but it's still the same.
Yeah, the roles have been reversed. I'm telling you. And when it comes to sex, it's a position of power. You know what I'm saying? So back in the day when grandma and granddaddy was doing it, granddaddy was doing it just based off of, hey, let me get the hell up out the house, and you know what I'm saying? I got Miss Ella Jane around the corner, you know what I'm saying? I can go chill out over there. But now it's a position where, like I said, it's the societal view. The societal view sees women as holding the power. Therefore, we not doing the choosing per se. The women are choosing us for sexual reasons, of course, and they doing it based off a position of power. And that's why you see dudes in the rap songs talk about your girlfriend is my, and all that different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a position of power.
I'll say that's more about ego, but nah, I don't think women are doing what they're doing now because of power. I think it's because back then they didn't have opportunities to step out. Like, you know,
Because of what?
You're in a marriage, right? If you're in a marriage and you're a woman that can't get work in the 1950s, you more than likely you're gonna stay in that relationship where you're just gonna be out in the streets. So now women are able to make money and most of the time make more money than a lot of men. They're able to do what they got to do, and they don't have to worry about their bills not getting paid, as opposed to 1930, where you know you're with your husband, he's on a farm, and you know he's going into the town, and you're just at home taking care of the kids. Like it's two different like opportunities, but I'm pretty sure women are the same. You know, I'm sure they're trifling back then too, but like now that they have the option to like, now that they have more options, I mean, you know, it's coming more into light, if that makes sense.
So power is what you're saying. That's my point. I seen a skit on Facebook long time ago. It was a woman. She was driving down the street in a BMW, and she pulled up to this dude. He was in a suit, nicely tailored. He said, "Yeah, I'm a high value man. I make $150,000 a year. I'm looking for a wife to be suitable to my needs and my game." She told him, "Nigga, please," drove off. The next block, it was a dude on the corner. He had a sign said, "Will F for food." She told him to get in. So that's what we're talking about. How the society views the positions of man and woman. And it's not bound on racial lines. Of course, we understand that we the gatekeepers of it, but it's not bound by racial lines. It's bound by that position of power, i.e., money making potential, duties when it comes to the household, so on and so forth.
Put Nini's comment first.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Which one? What she said? Opportunity?
There you go. That's correct, Nini. You smart.
So wait a minute. So Kev, you being so big on polygamy, you think that, so you think that it would be okay if men would just come up to women and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna take care of you, I'm gonna do all this stuff, but I am gonna have my other woman," as long as they're not lying about it and they're upfront about it, then it's okay?
Hell yeah, of course I think it's okay.
Okay,
you
long as
live
the
in
woman,
this dream world.
so the sin is in the lying, then the deception is the lie.
Yeah, it's about lying. It's about respect, because you know a lie can turn into a whole family on the side. A lie can turn into STDs. A lie can turn to a lot. Baby moms coming to the house and beating up the wife, you know. And yeah, it's just about respect. Like, I feel like if a relationship, to me, I think it's a partnership, and you know we're trying to build to something. I would expect like full honesty. So that's why I'm like an advocate of like just being upfront. Like if I just want some cooch for the night, then yeah, I'm gonna tell you that. If I want you to be my girl for life, then I'm gonna tell you that. But you know,
if y'all out there listening to him, please mute him. Don't listen to nothing Kevin says.
See, you're
Kevin don't know what the hell he's talking about. He don't know what if you walk up to any woman and say, "Hey, I think you're beautiful. I just want to sleep with you. I think it'd be wonderful to make love to you." She will laugh in your face and walk on about her business. Every man that gets women knows there's a reason game exists. Game don't exist because it don't work, Negro. Game
Game is
exists
about
because
lying.
it do.
That's not,
Call it what you want. You have to. Let's be clear. And women will. If women have any sense, they'll agree with this. To get a woman, you have to, unless you Morris Chestnut, Michael Ealy back in the day, unless you one of them, to get a woman, you have to have power, money, where they'll chase you, or you have to bypass their defenses. That's the only way to get to the vagina. You don't get to walk up to women and say, hey, let me get that coochie real quick while you ain't doing nothing with it and get it. It don't work like that.
The only way you could do that, it's got to be an incredible rebound. Like it's got to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Where she was in a situation where she just emotionally distraught, and then you might be able to swoop in. You know what I'm saying? But even still, you're gonna have to console her.
You got to show up right when she walking out the door after slamming the door in that nigga face.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of you. Bam. Hey, girl, you don't deserve that. You got to show up right then. Because it ain't, you can tell motherfuckers that, you can tell people that don't get no drizzles. You don't get none, Kevin. You over there dried up like a mug. That's how you can tell. Because that don't work. You'll never walk to a woman. You got to get in a woman's head even before you start talking that poly stuff. Either that or she got to bring it up first. You ain't
Unless
no way in the world you're going to walk up to a woman and say, hey, girl, I really want to sleep with you. And your name ain't Drake. It ain't gonna work. I can't
rock with the old school. I can't rock with the old school, man. And one day, I'm gonna put you guys on in the chat on to Alan Roger Curry. God bless the dead. But he pretty much talks about like everything I'm saying and also how to actually like have actual game where you actually be honest and upfront and bold with it.
So that's not game though.
That ain't game.
That's not game.
Game is all about lying. So
game is something. Yeah, game is manipulating your situation. Ghetto who was that? What's Freeze Love said it? Ghetto attitude manipulating the environment. That's what game is.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
just being honest ain't game.
Oh, go ahead. Well, okay, I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about being honest and getting what you want. And it's not about like just going up to a chick and be like, hey chick, I'm trying to put my peen in your ween. I don't know, but it's all
that was funny. Peen in your ween. Well, I know you ain't getting none. Peen in your ween. Boy, your boxes ain't never been wet.
But nah, his books talk about like seducing a chick, you know, like seducing her, whispering in her ears, finding the right cues to know that she is getting wet, you know, while you're talking to her. I don't want to get explicit, but it's
see, that sound like he running game.
Up front, up front, bold and honest. That's what I'm saying.
No man is upfront and honest. You cannot be upfront and honest with women. Women don't know what they want half the time.
I'll say this. It's a reason. No, go ahead, Kev. Finish up.
If it wasn't for the fact that I've read the book and I went out there, I did the homework, and I actually done it in person, I would definitely be on your guys' side. But
what's your wife's name?
Huh?
What's your wife's name?
My wife's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say nothing, Kev. Don't say nothing.
Exactly, Negro. Hey, don't help him out, MD.
Hey, I'll say this. It's a reason why studies show that swinger couples are the most happiest. I'll just leave it at that.
Thank you, MD.
But because they found somebody the normal way, and now they riding out with their friend. But they had to go through the normal way first.
So okay. I want to read these comments before we move on to the main event. So Nene says that's what an open relationship is, being open and honest. Some chicks are okay with that. One Love says, shout out to St. Louis for turning me on to the Straight Talk Society. Much love to him. Soldier for Life says Kev is right. Hey, Soldier for Life sent me a video. Damn, I wish, but it's long, man. It's about a guy that has like 8 women and all of them play their role. That's a fantastic video. I got to find a way to get that. Kev is right. I've done it, and women are for it, which is true. A lot of times, if you just tell a woman up front, not 9 out of 10, at least 7 out of 10, they'll be okay with it.
That's a lie.
A person deserves to know what they're getting into. That's absolutely true. Nene says, I know a few chicks that only want to sleep with unavailable men. That's the competition in women. Thinking Black says she has to be the girl from the previous video. Soldier for Life says they aren't relationship material. Yeah, so why is that a lie, Mike?
Yo, you cannot. All right, Trevor, I'm asking you, how many women have you walked up to and told them the unadulterated, untainted truth and gotten them?
Well, I've been locked down for the past 12 years, so
That ain't what I asked you.
Good answer.
I said, how many women in your life?
Good answer.
In your life.
Hey, back in my 20s, don't get it twisted. Back in my 20s, back in my 20s, I could walk up to a woman and tell them anything I want, and that ain't what it would work.
Changing the subject. I said unadulterated truth.
Mike, exactly what I said. I remember we were in a Denny's one night. Oh man, Nene, cover your ear.
She's a grown woman. She'll be all right.
We were in a Denny's one night after hitting Black Gold, a strip club in Miami. You know it familiar. I know you're familiar with it. We just left Black Gold, me and all my cousins, and there was this Spanish girl sitting behind us, and she kept looking at me, and we kept looking at one another. I pulled the rubber out of my pocket at the table at Denny's and held it up just like this.
Green light.
She knew exactly what time it was. I didn't even have to say anything. No, we didn't do anything because I was laughing like, damn, that's crazy. But that's how I was back then. Like, I've never had an issue getting girls. Like, I've never had to run game. I've never had to run game on anybody. I literally go up to a woman and say whatever I want back then. I can't do it now, obviously, because I've been locked down.
Sir, this man is saying that he can go up to a woman, say that he thinks she's amazing and he wants her, and she should give him sex, and that it would happen. That is not the way it works.
Depends on the situation, though, Mike.
Depends on the situation, Mike.
Hey,
some women are like that.
If we talking about hoes, those is hoes. I ain't talking about hoes.
Those are women.
No,
what are you talking about?
No, they not. They hoes.
No, why they no, bro? Mike, come on, Mike.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go for that.
No,
I can't go.
No, let's just bring it right where it is right now. Mike has told us that his rap game is so strong that he can get a particular woman if he wants. And who am I now to turn around and be like, no, you can't? So what's the difference in Kev going up to a woman, and if they on the right timing, they're gonna be like, well, shit, let's do it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
You're not hearing me. I'm not saying. All right, maybe I'm not being clear.
You're not.
I'm not saying there aren't women out there who will smash you. He's saying the majority of women will.
I never said majority.
You said you.
No, I'm the one who threw the high number out.
No. You said high number 2. That's why I got on you. But he said the problem with men is that they don't do that when it comes to women. That means women. Women is plural.
Plural, yes.
Yeah, that means more.
I'm
than
not saying.
Oh, I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
Hold on.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
saying, listen. Hold on. Breathe.
Like these niggas speak that like I don't speak English. Niggas speak English.
Breathe. Okay.
I'm fine. This is how I talk.
I know.
Oh man.
I'm saying be honest. That's all I'm saying. Right?
And I'm saying you can't be honest with the majority of women.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Ricardo, your wife must be around. So he can't hop on because man.
Get your ass in the house.
What I'm saying is, if you want to make your life simple, you want to get the stuff you want to get, happy marriage, poly, whatever, be honest with women, right? I'm not saying that. Hold on. I'm not saying that you're built for every type of woman. Like, let's say for me, for example, I'm not built for no hood chick, right? I'm not gonna fight nobody for her. I'm not gonna shoot up no clubs. I'm not doing none of that, right? I'm not built for a hood chick. But that doesn't mean I can't be like, yo, listen, I like you, and I'm trying to get with you. If she's down for that, maybe she likes a corny dude, maybe she don't. Cool. If she doesn't, I mean, that's fine too. But what I can say is that if she says yes, she's fully consenting to me blowing her back out that night.
Why you ain't say that
he gonna
first?
walk up to
I
her.
agree with that.
No, you
He
don't.
gonna walk up to her and say, "I like you and I want you." Now we can do this the easy way,
Easy way?
or we can do this the hard way.
I
The
don't wanna
choice
go
is
that way.
yours.
The choice is hers, though. The choice is hers.
Hey, if you would have said that first, I would have agreed with you. That's not what
That's
you
what I've
said
been
first.
saying.
No, it's not. What you
One
said
more
first was all men need to stop lying because all they do is go around and lie to these women and run game on them. If they
That's
would
exactly
just go
what
up to
they do,
women
yes.
and tell them the truth, that's what you said. Go watch the video over. That's what
And
you
it
said.
take away from the hunt too. Part of it is all about the hunt.
See,
You know what I'm
not
saying?
even a hunter, but I know niggas like to hunt. I ain't a
So
hunter
yeah,
type.
that take away from it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said if you going up to a woman talking about you want to have sex with her, chances are you need to go where the hoes is at. That's
Fact.
what I would do.
That's what
Now,
I said.
where these hoes at? That's what I would say.
Whoa. You acting like doctors and
good
nurses
girls
aren't
ain't
freaks.
going for that.
No. You acting like doctors and nurses and lawyers aren't freaks. You know,
I
it just
know.
depends on the type of
said
saying that.
hoes.
Yeah, some doctors are hoes. Most nurses I know are hoes. Hoes. I ain't.
And usually
I didn't say
hoes running
prostitutes.
packs
I
too. So
said
that's how you would
hoes.
know.
Say it again.
I say usually hoes running packs too. It don't matter what they are, what their occupation. You know, you just
That's
got to
what
go
I'm trying
find
to
with a hunt. It's
See,
like a pack of wild wildebeest, and you the lion, and you're going to go find this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
That's
You
why
can
it's
point.
hard to argue
Trust me,
with
bro.
him.
You'll know where they at when you see them.
Pack of puss.
That's
You know what
why
I'm
it's
saying?
hard to argue with him because he invents stuff. He thinks he's saying something, but he's not. If you talking to a woman you want to build something with, truth. I'm with the truth. I'm with all the truth. I'm that type of dude. I believe like Andre 3000 said, you ever heard of a player with no game? I can roll like that. If I feel you or I see something or your disposition does it for me, I'm going to come at you raw and real. It don't work all the time because a lot of women don't like real. A lot of women don't like real. A lot of women want the BS. A lot of women like the game. A lot of women want to be told lies. It's a fact. But it's a fact. It's a fact.
No,
a lot of women love to have game ran on them. You know how you know? Because they go like this. I tried to talk to him, but he ain't really got no swag. He ain't got no. They don't say he didn't treat me right. They say he don't have enough stuff that other women are gonna want to smash. That's what they saying. When they say he don't have enough swag or he ain't fly enough, they saying not enough women want to smash him, so I don't want to smash him either. That's what it means.
Hey,
So
did my man? Did my man just say it ain't hard to pick up a woman today because we got a homeless problem?
I saw that.
Hey, yo.
Yep.
Hey,
It's easier.
hey,
Move in.
I saw a couple good looking homeless chicks the other day too.
Cliff is a nut. All right, so let's get to the main event. Let's get to the main event. What the title of the show. So recently there was this hilarious video a bunch of videos, hilarious videos and memes going all around social media, black social media, because white people were acting like it didn't happen. About a riverboat brawl in Alabama. Like I said, I watched it one time just because I didn't want to keep watching it because I wanted to save it to watch it with you guys. So I'm gonna play like two videos. I'm gonna play the news report and then we're gonna talk about it. But if anybody's not familiar with it, it's crazy. And the memes going around are ridiculous. The internet remains undefeated, and like the memes have been hilarious. So so this is the video of how the incident actually started. I guess I got to share it first. All right, so let's get going.
Is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there and they left it there. So he's just pushing it off. That's funny. Took matters into his own hands. I love it.
All right, I just wanted to pause that real quick. I want everybody to be sure that you heard what she just said. That boat was parked there after they were told that they weren't supposed to be there. So for anybody, no, I don't know how to. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do all that, but just so everybody is aware, because a lot of people were saying that, oh, he did something he wasn't supposed to do. No, he was doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
I hope the police give him a big old ticket. Ooh, confrontation with the owner of the boat. Those guys are all drunk. We all got to throw your ass in this water. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way!
Black people don't take shit serious.
I ain't gonna do nothing but drown and I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna say what we're no, we do for y'all, baby. It's over. Okay. Y'all gonna be part of that anyway. That guy in the white shirt.
All right, I'm gonna play the other one, but I just want to go over what we just saw first of all, and then I'm gonna play the other view. I want you to notice a couple of things though. Even when the white guy who came flying in with the Daniel Bryan Bicycle knee, I mean that was ridiculous. And even though they were jumping them, the other black guy that came in still showed restraint to where all he was doing was trying to break it up. So it wasn't even like he was he immediately started throwing blows. So I'm curious as to what you guys think about this first part.
Well, first of all, I want to fire the camera woman because I'm sweating with all these angles. I'm like, oh no, when is it gonna start? When's it gonna start? She's over here looking at perm. I'm glad we got to see how it started because okay. I didn't know that the white people were throwing the first punches, but with the way that I want to hold my jokes, but yeah, I'm just anticipating to see what happens next.
No, man, get your jokes in. We just talking about hold your joke.
hey, Nini's right. I was gonna say that too. Shout out to the homie that got punched. He was trying to do something, but he ain't got no squabble. Like homie in Snowfall would say, he can't squabble, but he tried to get in there. Go ahead, Kev.
No, you good. I like the fact he threw his hat like Bobby Shmurda. I think it's probably in the stratosphere right now. But yeah, once he took it off, I just knew it was over. It's on. But go ahead.
I say, man, I commend the brother for his incredible amount of the amount of professionalism that he showed all the way up until that point, and that's gonna benefit him in the long run. I'm gonna just say that.
Because you're right. Like they were all up in his face and everything, and he still kept restraint like he just would, because they always say black people are animals and we don't have no restraint and we belong in the jungle and blah 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 blah. But the amount of restraint that he showed with all of them up in his face, and it wasn't until Buddy threw a punch at him that he was like, well, damn, now I gotta defend myself.
Yo, what country do y'all live in? Are y'all bugging? That dude gonna get fired. He gonna get fired, and then black people gonna have to get mad and write letters and show up out there, and then he gonna get his job back. He gonna get fired.
Even if that happened, it's still gonna end up being to his benefit at the end of the day. Let him fire him. Let him fire him. That's another lawsuit down the street.
That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get a lawsuit. I love, and I mean love, the fact that I've lived in a world where I thought black people would never unify for anything. And I got to see this. It makes me feel wonderful inside. So, honestly, I really hoped, and this is just me, I hope everybody gonna probably get mad at me for this. I hope it set off some kind of race war in Alabama. And then they finally like connected. It was like, we sick of this shit. We sick of it. And then they turned up. But it's just gonna be memes and jokes. But I really wish black people would, like, this is my dream that we come together to one. We used to have, I'm not going to say the word, but we used to have C Day in school. C Day, where it would just be like, it's time to let off on these white boys that was selling out. And we would just go get them. Not saying that was healthy or not toxic, but I'm like, that, like, I want, can we do something? Like, because the millionaires and billionaires that we have they're not going to come for us. They got their money and they ran from the hood. Cool. But like, if we could just get together if we could bring this same energy to some good positiveness, we might be able to do something. We might even drag MD back, get him. Maybe we could start our own party. We ain't got to be conservative, but we can be black conservative. I don't know, something.
MD,
I'll never be conservative.
MD, did you guys used to have a Cracker Day in school, or was that just a Florida thing?
Hey man, we didn't. Like I said, man. So the school system I went in, we weren't like integrated until high school. Like it was all black because we only had one high school.
What kind of Negro spiritual neighborhood did you live in?
America.
Wow. You said we weren't integrated. Are you 79?
I'm saying all the middle schools and the elementary schools all black. On one side of the track, all white.
Were you were at that football school? All American?
Nah.
What was that school?
Nah. But at that point, like we was all like worried about getting high and stuff. So we all got high together. It was more for everybody. So we wasn't fighting whites and blacks. It wasn't like that.
Wait, how old are you?
I see days will fight. Don't
I'm 38. That man I just turned 38 yesterday.
Oh man,
how were you 38 and was in a segregated middle school?
That's what I'm wondering.
I told you, bro, because I'm from the American South. Florida is not the American South. Florida is bizarro world.
Now you know what? North Florida is the American South.
North Florida,
South,
Once you get past Ocala and all that, man, you somewhere else.
Yeah,
you somewhere else.
The Panhandle is the South. Once you get into Central Florida on down, it's some other stuff.
Yeah,
right.
man. Yeah.
So I'm gonna play the other part that I have.
Nene waiting for the skip. Nene love to skip. Now I can't help but see it.
Yeah, I try to make it as big as I can. Yeah, I got it in full screen layout, so I don't know.
Nah, we good, bro. Yo, that hat gonna be $1 million on eBay.
So let's discuss this real quick though. Who did y'all have winning before the jumping started?
Black dude didn't throw no good punches.
Yeah, they dogged that. They dogged out Buddy, man. I don't know what he was preparing to do. I thought he was finna get the swinging, man. He went low and
right.
I was like, "What you doing, man?"
Yeah,
he got enough weight on him. Somebody should have been wet.
Yeah,
somebody should have been in that water.
He wasn't though. Like White Boy just came in swinging. Like he was more so trying to wrestle him. But I just wanted to know what y'all thought. Who had the upper hand before the jumping start?
Definitely White dude.
Look at this. Now watch my man come in. But look at that. Like, come on, man.
You think you Shinsuke?
So right now you got 1, 2, 3. You got about 5 of them on. 6, 7 of them. This is the greatest thing ever.
Aquaman.
Aquaman. I got to salute because I wouldn't get off the boat.
Hell no.
And they say he was only 16.
Yeah, he said 16. Yeah, something like that.
Uh-oh, now the tables are turned.
Yeah.
Avenger.
Don't get on the boat.
Look at that. They don't want no smoke now.
They scared. Look at them. They scared.
My high school would have drug you off the boat.
Look at that. Look at.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
sir.
Bumbleclot.
You know what's my favorite part? The police will took their time spraying.
And look at a girl getting her ass kicked over there.
As she should.
Look at one getting drugged by her hair.
She whooping her ass.
You know that's how my hood lady was supposed to come through.
Get your ass in the water.
They serving hands like Benny.
Yo, everybody should have gotten the water and I'd have stole a boat. I'd have stole that boat and crashed it.
Bam. Bam.
Now the thug showing up. Okay.
Knockout.
He ran and jumped in the water.
That's what he should have did.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yo, the police were mad lenient. You see them? Everybody calm down.
Jumping their ass. Because y'all were wrong for jumping
I saw you throw a punch, I got to take you to jail.
Okay, I thought we're
He tried to sneak Okay, with the kick.
Bam.
Oh! Get him again.
Oh my God.
He's going to jail. Oh yeah, he's going to jail.
They better get him a felony.
Yeah, he's gone.
What is the police doing?
And it had to be a black cop to act like that. That man ain't even fight.
Push the white lady down.
So
Can't stand black cops.
To be fair, the white lady did not deserve that. I'm not gonna.
no,
Yes,
to
she
hell with
did.
her. Yes, she did. and somebody may be like, man, why are you showing that? You glorifying that? You damn right I'm glorifying that, because here's the reality of the situation. Even as how minute this was, because in the grand scheme of things, it may not change anything, but it's like for this one instance, it almost makes you feel proud, like, boy, you know what? We ganged up and we got them. And it always reminds me of this picture that I always see. It'll show a bunch of slaves on their knees in a pyramid being held by one guy with a musket that probably only got like 2 bullets in it. And the question always is, what if they all would have got up and just turned around? Like how things would have been different. And to me, as funny as this is, we get to laugh and everything like that. It just was the camaraderie that black people like, nah, man, y'all not gonna gang up on this guy 7-1. Y'all not gonna do it. And then in true white person fashion, when you even up the odds on them, they fold like a cheap suit, and then they try to run and play the victim role. So that my man should get a medal for swinging that chair. He went back Attitude Era on their chair shot.
He hit it clean too. I'm talking about clean,
bro. That was unprotected headshot if I ever seen. Yeah. Somebody getting a concussion, and I'm here for it, because like at some point you had to stop thinking that you could just do whatever you want and just gang up on people and be racist on people. And I'm not even gonna call racism in this, because I just don't know. But the audacity to think that you so much more superior than people, and because you have the numbers, what happened? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. When them big boys start coming out and them big boys start throwing them blows, then everybody want to talk now. Now it's like, oh no, let's just talk and let's just hash it out.
They start backing back. Dude came in with the amphibious attack through the water. They were like, oh. Dude came out the water like he was like he was storming the beaches of Normandy. I said, damn.
As soon as you start seeing them pants get pulled up, you know what time it is.
Yeah, always. Yeah, you know somebody about to get whooped when the pants coming up.
What you saying, bro?
No, when the pants pulling down, you know somebody about to get their ass kicked.
No, I'm saying that's what they say. What you saying, nigga? What?
Oh, hold on. So here,
pants coming up?
I do want to show this, because apparently this is one of the guys that got beat up. So the
black eyes.
Yeah, I gotta make sure.
Oh, that was fantastic.
This is lovely.
Dang.
Nope. Turns out that 65-year-old man could really fucking throw him. Well, turns out that 65-year-old man could really fucking throw him.
Man.
You know what? I respect that. I respect that. He ain't say nothing racial, because he was thinking it. Bruh. He ain't say nothing. He took his ass up like a man. Hey man, that man can throw them things. I respect that.
That in the grand scheme of things, and I'm gonna play the news report, because there were some arrests, but in the grand scheme of things, like what's like your overall? I mean, because what we saw like an all-out brawl, and normally, especially living in the South, when we see brawls like that, it's normally us against us. So at least this time it was like, hey, and I ain't trying to incite no race war. That's not what I'm trying to do. But what I'm saying is, you at some point you have to realize you're going to keep pushing and poking the bear until when that bear fights back, don't be upset, because the bear is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and that's tear your ass up. So what's you guys' overall thoughts on it?
I bet money the KKK and the skinheads gonna have high memberships this week. They about to join up to get some friends that can actually fight. Because this just being white ain't kicking it no more. Y'all better go get you some white boys that can fight, because these wasn't it. They had one dude throwing knees, falling on the ground, skidding like he's Shinsuke, and that was about it.
They need to get more beers, but I would say we need a more. I respect this because like, and I feel like we should normalize like beating ass. Not saying like people should get their ass beat or we should like look for it, but I'd rather people like just duke it out than like shooting each other. I think that's way more respectful than just shooting somebody or like getting weapons. And I gotta respect the ladies because like the fact that they stood by their dudes, white and black.
I was
respect both
just
of them.
about to
You
say
knew
that.
that was coming.
I was just about to
I
say
respect them. Like they
I
standing
heard
by
the
their
flapping
man,
in the wind.
even though they're getting thrown in water like tuna fish and smacked on the head with chairs and folded like tacos. Like they still they held it down. I gotta respect that, yo. I gotta respect it.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I'll tell you, at the end of the day, it's about right versus wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that they recognize the wrong as a collective and handle business. You know what I'm saying? Now, also take into account it was white folks on that boat too. So you know what I mean. And matter of fact, you can hear them like in the video saying, "Yeah, whoop their ass." You know, they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to everybody involved. Like I said, dude, the security guard, he got a big paycheck coming. He's straight. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I probably would have laid down and cowered in fear after they jumped me. I'm like, and I'm on the job. Oh yeah, y'all. I got everybody.
But
Montgomery,
business.
MD, he was the co-captain. He wasn't the security guard.
I didn't know that. I thought he was
Yeah, he
security.
was a co-
So
no, he
so
was
how
a
did he get off the boat?
He was the co-captain.
Because they were
and
trying to park.
apparently the boat had been circling for 45 minutes.
How did he get off the boat? Is what I'm saying.
They pulled up and he jumped off.
Yeah, that I don't know.
The dock goes
So yeah,
all around the
see,
circle.
I was assuming that it was a dock person that that threw up the hat. Like he was telling them, hey, look, like we got a boat coming in the dock, and from what I saw, it was another boat about to get ready to come in too. You know what I'm saying? So I was assuming that it was like dock security. I didn't know he was the captain. That's you just revealed that to me.
So we like to throw out racism, though. So I don't again because MD even said it. He beat me to it. He said there's white people on the boat saying whoop their ass, and they were talking to the black people, telling them to whoop the white guy's ass. Do we think this was a racist act?
No, it was more of prominence over everything. Now remember that the people on that vessel boat, I don't know what you call it, whatever boat they had, they're a prominent family in Montgomery. As a matter of fact, one of them owned the largest chain of convenience stores in Alabama. So they're a prominent family.
They better break bread.
So I guess that's why I said I would have balled up in the fetal so quick after he hit me. You know what I'm saying? Not now. If I'm a civilian, yeah, you got to get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? But because I know that I'm suing pretty much everybody in the vicinity, that's worth a damn. That's what I would have did. Now that's just me being a Negro. You know what I'm saying? but he got a big paycheck coming. Like I said. Now as far as on the other side, they're a prominent family in Montgomery. So you got to understand that they're about to lose a lot of money based off this. Another thing I heard was
I disagree.
Twitter is taking down some of these videos for whatever reason. I don't know why. Even the New York Times reported like, hey, like X is taking down some video. I don't know if that might be for legal purpose. I don't know. But that's alarming to me, based on the fact that it was a bunch of black folks, beating ass on a lot of white folk. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, though. That's why.
Hey, y'all need to stop this.
But Elon Musk supposed to be all for free speech and blah 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 and this and that.
You fell for that?
Yeah, only when it's
convenient. I mean, I like Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's alarming to me.
Y'all capping if you think they're gonna lose money. The racist white people can't wait to show up to jump on their boat. Them days are over.
Mike, you think this was a racist act?
No, I don't. I think this was a privilege act. I think this was a bunch of people who are well off that didn't like to be told what to do, and they just happened to be told what to do by a black guy. Now, do I think him being black made it look made it easier for them to take it there? Yes. Like, who is this Negro to tell me what to do? I think that crossed their mind. But I think it was mainly, how dare this peon tell me what to do? You know what I'm saying? I think it was mainly that. But I think they turned up real quick because it was like, who this nigger think he talking to? It was one of those things. And that's why he swung so fast. But I don't think it was like wholly racist. It wasn't like, we gonna go get us a Negro today. It wasn't like that.
Yeah, I gotta agree. And if they're like a prominent family, I could definitely see them like going to like the different media companies and like trying to shut the video out. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's racist now.
I want to look
I agree with you, Kev. I'm glad nobody had a firearm. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, yeah.
You mean you agree with me?
You agree with me?
He just said what I said. Y'all get on my nerves.
Oh boy, here we couldn't get through one show without Mike getting all uptight about somebody stealing.
Y'all get on my nerves. Kevin literally said, "I agree with Mike."
So
Mike is right.
I want my bomb, Trev.
One Love says there are some good, down to earth, upright white people. One Love, I agree with you because I say this all the time. The majority of the snake stuff that's happened to me has always happened to me from people that look like me. Some of the best things that's happened to me in my life have been at the hands of white people. So I'm not going to vilify all white people, but what I am going to say is there are some of them that need to be put in their place.
Like I say all the time, there's only one white person allowed at my cookout. One. And it's a white woman. Jane Elliott. That's it. Jane Elliott's the only one. 35 years of trying to stop racism. Since the day Dr. King died, she's been putting in work. That's the woman. Just because a little white boy could do a dance so he could Tootsie Roll, y'all want to invite him to the cookout. No. Only Jane Elliott can make it. She on Mount Rushmore white people.
Yeah, Juju, they call me coon all the time. It doesn't matter to me because it really doesn't matter to me. Because I don't even think people calling you a coon know what a coon is. I mean, because she's saying, you know, like if I would make a comment like that a lot of good things have happened to me at the hands of white people, it has. I mean, it just has. It is what it is. Like the people who try to backstab me to get in positions higher than me and stuff have always looked like me. Always.
That's just commonsensical because most people
that don't go with white supremacy, Trevor. That does not go with white supremacy. So,
but that's not white supremacy.
Yes, it does.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you like what they would say.
Oh, okay,
you know
okay. Oh, yeah. You don't push their narrative that God forbid it be some decent white folk out there. Well, I'm gonna tell you, it is some decent white folk. It is. There's a lot of messed up ones, but it's some decent white ones out there. You know, so. I'm not gonna crucify the entire race, you know, for some, but I will call out the bad ones. Like next week's show, I'm gonna play a bunch of videos of people who said stuff and then they turned around and apologized for it right after because they didn't want to offend anybody. I ain't apologizing for anything I say, so I'm letting you know right off top what it's gonna be. But check out this news report. Check out this news report from the incident. Okay, where are we?
Well, Sarah, by now we've seen these videos, which have become the focal point of the Riverfront Brawl investigation in Montgomery, Alabama. This afternoon, we learned from authorities that 3 men with the small pontoon boat have now been charged with third-degree assault. Also, no hate crimes or riot charges have been filed, and authorities say the co-captain of one of the boats was attacked for doing his job.
As the co-captain approached the dock and attempted to peacefully move the boat
CMD co-captain
just enough so that Harrier could park, the owners of the boat confronted him in a very hostile manner. There was words exchanged, and then it turned into a fistic encounter that you've all seen.
Now, authorities say there were about 220 passengers on board the Harriet II Riverboat when the co-captain of the vessel tried to reach the owners of a small pontoon. That riverboat had just finished a 2-hour cruise and had to wait about another hour for the smaller boat to move, which was docked in its designated spot. Now, a verbal exchange triggered a violent clash with the co-captain, as you see here, and with a teen who was working on another boat.
That 16-year-old was assaulted by one of those members of that pontoon boat, and his mother actually signed warrants on one of those individuals.
Okay.
Person has
I
already
like
turned
that.
themselves into authorities in Selma, Alabama. 2 others with warrants are in the process of doing that. Police also want to speak with a man seen on video swinging a folding chair. Now, third-degree assault is considered a misdemeanor with up to a year in prison. Brian?
Yeah, it's really hard to watch.
They go to
Chrissy,
Skip.
thank you.
So they want the guy with the chair. They
Nah, bro. I ain't never seen that dude before in my life. I don't even know what he looked like. This him on video. My eyes just can't focus on him. I'm sorry.
It's because he hit that white lady. I don't think
I
she
don't
did
know
it.
what you talking about. I ain't see him hit nobody.
So he gonna get he probably gonna have to do a couple of time, do some time. For I guess there's your brandishing the weapon. Everybody else was using fists, and he used a chair, which man, that was just an awesome sight to see that chair just folded.
That thing was hilarious.
And if you see the memes, you'll see Harriet Tubman giving him the chair. And
Thank you,
Yeah,
Nene.
I see that.
Hey, shout out to Shaka, who says she wants someone to make the folded chair earrings.
like how they do this stuff so fast is one thing. I mean, like I deal with Venkat, who is a madman when it comes to all these putting stuff together, but even him, he doesn't do this stuff that fast. Like I mean,
one
like
dude had a t-shirt on. I'm like, how you press that up that fast?
Yeah, I saw a couple of t-shirts.
I said, what the
Hey, Thinking Black is saying no Jim Ross, no chair. I
Damn
agree.
right.
I
Damn
agree.
right. I ain't seen no chair. I ain't seen no white folding chair that bust that white lady in the head. I ain't seen nothing.
Oh man. Damn. Wow. Well, fellas, this may be the first time ever we got through in less than 3 hours.
Nice. I was about to head out.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
I ain't getting no bomb. That's how you know that was trash.
I didn't get one either, and I stole your damn point.
At least you see, at least you've been the truth. Thank you. Thank you. That's all the brother want. All I want is my credit. Thank you.
Well, so that is it for I appreciate that, Nene. That is it for the show tonight, MD. I'll have that clip up by this weekend, depending on what I got to do Thursday. I may do it Thursday.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, because it ain't to try to diss you or nothing. I just it's a take that I never thought I would hear you say.
Again, like I said, man, it's a soft spot in my heart for the chilling, man. I that's just where I'm at with it.
You better put some cement on that bull.
All right, so we're about to get out of here. So y'all go ahead and give your closing remarks. MD, what you got coming up on the think box? Thought box.
I ain't got nothing planned. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Yangas. Yanga had a show actually talking about the Riverboat earlier. I hopped on
to check that out.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing planned, man. At some point in time, I'm still gonna do the Florida curriculum. As a matter of fact, I might say actually I was thinking Take Fix Politics was the night. I called Venkat and everything.
No, that's on the 20. It's on the 22nd. So I made it official. Is a Tuesday after next.
Okay, cool. So I might just say, since he's talking about Ron DeSantis, I might just save it for that show. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, well, you Venkat and Mike. Yeah, I know there's no need for me on that show because y'all gonna talk, man.
I'm still waiting for a call.
Venkat will be pushing the buttons. No, well, we're doing it on the 22nd. I already said.
Venkat.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I know his work schedule changed, so he's available now. So I'm shocked that he didn't pop up here earlier. But yeah, man, we'll see Ricardo saying he's gonna be on the panel too. Yeah, everybody's waiting for that Tape Fist Politics. I know it's gonna be great, but we definitely just so you guys know. The banner is out there. Is August 22nd, episode 1, Ron Disaster, Racist Ron's Attack on Blacks. That Racist Ron's Attack on Black. Yeah, Venkat ain't gonna hold no punches on this one. So that's August 22nd at 6:00, the first episode of Tape Fist Politics. So it's going down then. But yeah, fellas, man, Kev, gonna give you a close out.
Yo, Nene's a fool.
Oh yeah, you know what it is, because I don't have the thumbnail for that. So this Saturday, August 12th, the series review of Makeup and Breakup is going to be a Pour Your Heart Out Man Talk Monday collaboration, and then 8/26, the Pour Your Heart women will be back for Our Black Crowns. So that that I'm assuming is going to be talking about hair. So that should be another great one. But the collaboration is this Saturday. Excuse me.
I'm gonna get all my hatred out. I've been holding this hate for the longest.
I might have to watch that show. But all right, fellas, I'm out. I gotta talk to my personal trainer. But yeah, my personal take is, everybody tell the truth, be yourself, breathe, especially you, Mike, breathe, and yeah, one love. I'll talk to you guys.
Did this Negro just say personal trainer?
Yeah, no,
I'm trying to get some abs for the summer.
It's like every
summer damn near over with.
As skinny as you are,
it's like everything he say is designed to piss me off.
Breathe, my guy.
As skinny as you are, Kev, you talking about abs? You should just have those.
Oh no, I'm thick. But I'm
like in your life.
Yeah,
don't.
Yeah, you're on a panel of a man. Don't.
Bunch of grown ass men.
I'm built like my
ever
dad.
hear that ever come out? I claim you, boy.
Hey man, this man said he was thick.
I'm built like my dad. I'm sorry.
I ain't got nothing to say on that one.
All right, Kev. Yeah, all right, peace. Oh man. All right, Mike, go on, close this out so I can get out of here.
All right, check this out. I want to show love to my homegirl who I just found out is married to my dog from back in the day. I didn't even know. But holla at Keytot. You know what it is, Keytot. Much love to you.
Oh, you didn't know who she was married to?
No, that's my dog. Went to school with him. I just found out. I didn't even know.
Man, I got a story. Talking about not because people don't know her husband, so I'm gonna tell the story. So we were senior year.
I keep peeing in the ween.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip that, the peeing in the ween. I'm gonna clip that and make that a sound clip too. But senior year high school, we were going home, and I'll just say a certain somebody tried to jump somebody, and her husband, me and him we real good friends. So we were walking, he was standing next to me. So the person got out to fight somebody else. So the person who was with us, it was one-on-one. So he was just whooping buddy. Like it was it. So there's no need for us to get involved. He was whooping buddy. So his homie decided he want to get involved. So he get involved, and he where you do that run punch where you'll run and just like run and punch somebody.
Falcon punch.
But he got a good shot off on my man, so it hurt him, so it dropped him. So Keela's husband, the coolest dude. I've never seen this guy get aggressive before. Never. He was like, wait a minute. He was like, did he just hit him? And I'm like, yeah, bro. He did the smoothest take your book bag off, and he just walked over to buddy. And he punched him so hard. I'm going to tell you, he hit him so hard that my man collapsed on the floor. It wasn't over then. Then he proceeded to hit him with the Thor hammer, this big ass fist. He punched Buddy so hard that his head bounced off the concrete, and all you just heard was doom. And Buddy, he knocked him out with his eyes wide ass open. And he's like, damn, dog, why you hit me? Why you hit me? I'm like, bro, like, why he hit you? But that's what it is, like poking the bear. People got to understand. Stop messing with people. That's it. Just stop messing with people. This shit happens to you when you mess with people. He hit my man so hard, his head bounced off the concrete. How that didn't crack the asphalt, I have no idea. But I never forget that. And that shit happened damn near 30 years ago. But like that was, bro, he hit the man with a hammer fist, like a UFC hammer fist. Just all you just hear was boom. I'm like, oh my goodness. Wow. But yeah, that was it.
Yo, I'm so thankful I've never been knocked out. Like, that's scary to me. I'm afraid of like getting knocked out and then someone kick you when you're down. I'm terrified of that. They kick you in the face. I don't want that.
I've been knocked out. I've been knocked out twice, but it was my own doing. Like, that's the craziest thing. I worked at a produce company, and I was trying to grab some a sack of potatoes from under the rack and lift my head up, and didn't clear the rack. Knocked myself completely out. Then the second time, Nini's gonna have to tell you the second time I was knocked out, because her and Shaka, I mean, we all went running one morning. Nini, Shaka, and myself, we were running, and then my foot planted. We were running on the beach. My foot planted in the sand, face first. Boom, concussion and all. Knocked myself out completely. They running. They have no idea what happened until they realize, like, damn, he was right here behind us. And then they turned around and see me laying down on the sand. So, you
just back there sniffing sand crystals.
so yeah, I've never been knocked out by a human. I've been knocked out by myself twice.
Damn. I'm gonna need to laugh at you later about that. That was hilarious. Damn, that was hilarious, bro. You feel me? You need to stay on the treadmill, my G. Yeah, treadmill free. The beach is just something to look at. You don't run over there. Damn. Shout out to One Love. I appreciate I've been getting love all day. I appreciate it. Thinking Black. I appreciate it. I forgot why you said you believe in me, but you said I'm real. So that's all I care about. Soldier said it once that I was right. That's all I care about. Cardi Reed, you know what it is. Mad Dog, I mean, you was a little soft today, but you still my dog. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold it against you.
It's all good, man.
You feel me? Nene, every time I hear her name, I just hear, like, I can hear her giggling, looking at the skip. Like, that's all I hear in my head when I think of her. It's just the nigga with the skip is coming. Like, that's just what I hear in my head. Black people, let's unite. We can do it. Everyone knows I'm a fatalist. I do not believe we can do it 99.9% of the time, but this has me feeling away. I'll never say another mean word to Shaka if we could just come together. I'll never say another bad word about Trevor's beard if we could just come together. I'll never call Nene a hater again if we could come together. I'll spend the whole episode saying nice things to Kevin if we could just come together. Please. Help me, please. But it ain't gonna happen, so I'll be back next week talking all that same shit I always do. You know what it is.
No doubt. Hey, sub to my channel, man. The MD20 channel. I post stuff over there now.
You do?
Yeah. Pretty much everything I do at the arena, I simulcast it on my channel.
Okay, because the last thing I saw from your channel was, like, I think you were playing Madden or something.
Nah, man, that's like 10 years old, man. It's the MD20. That's the channel.
Say it again.
The MD20. That's the channel.
All right.
So yeah, check me out, man.
Everybody.
Keep your eyes toward West Africa. That's the new launching pad. Keep your eyes over there. That's the stuff I deal with. So we talking political over there. I get into the nigga stuff every now and again.
You talking about the MD20 on YouTube?
Yeah.
Man, I see a whole bunch of stuff.
THEMD20.
THEMD.
Okay, now, yeah. Oh, okay, that's perfect. So you simulcast. All right. Because yeah. Okay, because now I know if you streaming everything over there, then it'll be like I'm supporting your channel and not the other channel. So all right, that'll work.
hey, I'm looking out for self at the end of the day, man. I'm looking out for self.
Hey, sometimes you got to, bro.
Hey, I feel you, man. I feel you. Oh, so Nene just put the link to his channel in the chat. So y'all make sure and subscribe to MD20. And when I learn how to do this Madden and project it on the screen, I will be whooping his ass on there, just so you guys know. Yeah, I said it. Anybody want to smoke?
I give you a couple more weeks of practice.
All right, fellas, and don't forget, MD, we're gonna be doing a football show soon too.
Yeah. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it.
Love to everybody that hit me on the inbox and said condolences because I dropped a whole bowl of soup on my computer.
Oh yeah,
and it's $2,500 just gone, and Even the GPU, you know what I'm saying? I can't save nothing. I got to start from scratch. And if you know me, you know I love my computer almost as much as Mango's.
All right, man.
I feel you, man. My laptop wrecked too. I feel you, bro.
I'm 5 minutes under 3 hours. I promised 3 hours before I cut him off.
All right, I'm a holler, but I'm still trying to build it as we speak. But if you want to send them my Cash App, I'm playing. Y'all have a good one.
All right, peace, fellas.
One.
All right, peace, y'all.
Peace. Well, Straight Talk Society, there you have it. Another fantastic episode of the Straight Talk Sessions, the Man Talk Monday edition. Only thing that happened on a Tuesday. So, yeah, and this show is definitely going to be under 3 hours. Just how I said, I want to start putting a cap on the shows. If you hadn't gotten a chance to, please check out the debate from last night, Reginald Young versus Peter Cox. Fantastic debate. Check us out for Wrestling with Reality tomorrow. That's going to be fantastic. We'll be going over the rest of the SummerSlam card. Then we have Pour Your Heart Out coming up this Saturday. And then we'll give you the rest of the announcements coming up. Just be sure to please like, share, and subscribe. The channel. We're a small channel, but we're trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? Just like MD, MD's going to start to finally do his own thing on this channel, man. So I'm here for it. So y'all be sure and like, share, and subscribe the MD20. I think that's all we got because my throat is giving out on me. So with all that being said, I leave you with these words. Always seek out the truth for yourself, because if not, you'll fall victim to other people's interpretations of them. Until tomorrow, I'm going to leave you with Mike.
I waited a long time for this.
Six called me up, told me fuck that old stuff.
Let's go.
Well, I got something new for you, homie. Triple X. SIXXEXO.
Yeah.
Let's go. Old hoes got new tricks. Old folks hate my new whips. Old chill spots got upgraded. F vodka and Netflix. Old James for these new fits. Old Blaze backwoods piff. Old bills that I got them faded. Now the pots and checks ripped. My old homies was reckless. Whipping in the bando. Couple white girls jiggling topless. Rock mixed with thoughtness. Rock life recognized. Far from a thug, but I got mine. And an 18-month-old with my initials giving me the 9 to pop mine. And it's registered. So I sit next to your body while you shot crime. Card in my hand, on my head. Tell a popo, yeah, I shot mine. Stop line. That confession, that shit was so cold. Another nigga beef that was squashed last week, man, that shit was so cold. Yeah, let's go. Getting to the money while you sleep, yeah. I'm on some new shit. Hard work pays off. Bitch, your boy about to take off, and I ain't coming back down. Yeah. I ain't coming back down. Triple X, baby. We finally here. Dedication, motivation, that's just part of the game. I can't explain all of the things that really made me insane. I put my soul in these rhymes to take my mind off the pain. Nobody helped when I failed, nobody gave me a thing. I made my way through the darkness, now I'm as bright as a flame. Thought I wanted some fame, but all I wanted was change. Now everybody can see me, now they screaming my name. Man, I done came long ways, and I'm just glad that I came. And now I'm shitting on these niggas, and I'm just doing my thing. It ain't shit they can do, but just sit and complain. Bitch, I'm fly as a plane. Boy, you simple and plain. Bitch, I'm running the game and you ain't running the thing. Nigga. Yeah. Getting to the money while you sleep, yeah. I'm on some new shit. Hard work pays off. Bitch, your boy about to take off, and I ain't coming back down. And I ain't coming back down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man.
In case you didn't know,
they know, homie.
What time it is,
My G, they know.
or what I'm on.
They know. I do.
I simply tell them, catch up, nigga. I'ma say it again.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Catch up with mustard, bitch. I'm out.
I'm on some new shit.